My friends, welcome. Hope you're having an excellent day so far. This Wednesday, it's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I'm excited to be back and playing some Kingdom Come with you guys. We had been taking a break in order to play Miles Morales, which was awesome. We just finished that up yesterday. Today we will be... Oh my gosh! What's up, Emma? Cheers, that was very long. That's what she said. But what was very long? Cheers to you. Thank you for that. That was 8 months. I mean, 8 months on this account. More than that total, obviously, but... Should probably replace that. The intro? Yeah. It's a 10-minute long video, roughly, just to give people time to get in if they want to be here at the beginning. Yeah, I'm sure I could. But it is what it is. So, I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're having a good day. I was actually just thinking about you, hoping things were well. You were feeling well. So, yeah, we finished up Miles Morales yesterday, and it was great, actually. I really enjoyed the way the game ended. We'd kind of discussed amongst us as the game was wrapping up that it was a very satisfying ending. It was not there was no cop-out, I guess. It was the type of ending that fit the storyline the best. So that's the type that is the most satisfying. I'm pinned down by a cat. All right. I need to launch Kingdom Come, but we are getting back into the Amorous adventures of the bold Sir Hans Capon. That is the last bit of DLC we have to get through. Now, that said, there is still a little bit of the From the Ashes DLC. I just don't know if there's going to be any story impact on that. I'm not sure. So, if there is, obviously, we will experience it. I just don't know. I don't know about how much more money it's going to cost me, how much more groschen it's going to cost me. I think I have enough, but I think there was still something else I had to do.
King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful
Oh,
reign.
look, you can't see anything.
The empire he ruled from Prague expanded.
You guys can hear me, though. All right, give me just a sec here. Some settings got messed up after the random power outage I had yesterday. For whatever reason, I don't know how those affect some of the settings on my machine, but they did, I guess. And yeah, so we're trying to recover from that, but that's okay. We got oh right, this one is hidden. Okay, here we go.
And his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Let me see. I might also have this. Okay, there we go. Man. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hopefully there's going to be some audio. Okay, there is. We're good. Go ahead and continue on. When we last played this, we were doing a it was a Farkle tournament, essentially, the dice game, in order to win some stuff, I guess, but also just trying to figure out who is the bad guy here. And I don't remember, it's been a little while, so let's see where we left off at. Find out who killed Sir Alphonse. Right, okay. Thank God Mystique moved. My shoulder was starting to hurt. She is curled up against my stomach under the quilt. Well, that's the tiny cat. Renew the church. What? Oh, right. Okay. And Pribyslavitz. Okay. Bring the necklace. Yeah. Okay. So I think we found out who. I know who has his dice, Sir Alphonse's dice, but I don't know that he necessarily killed him. I wasn't in the most comfortable position for her to be sat on my shoulder blade. I gotcha. My opposite shoulder was digging into the mat. Oh, I gotcha. Makes sense. I was picturing her like on you rather than like pinning you into the mattress. But that's the word you used, so let me read a little bit about this. I announced myself officially at the camp entrance and could proceed safely, that is, as safely as I could in a nest of cutthroats. I'd have to watch my step if I didn't want to end up like the real Sir Alphonse. Okay. And then this is me saying I beat all of my opponents in Farkle, the dice game. Found myself a step closer to the missing necklace. I managed to avoid getting into negotiations with Sir Erhard and kept him at a safe distance. I won the tournament and Blaha gave me the key to the chest containing my winnings, including one very elusive necklace. Okay. I got the necklace, which this was like sort of a side quest to the main quest for Sir Hans. So I don't know what else I need to do. I talked to somebody, or I played against somebody that was using his dice, which is pretty suspicious. I'll remember his name if I see him. Melodita.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
All right. So I asked, do you ever leave the camp?
You're Mladotta, right?
I am. Why'd you ask?
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat you men have here.
You could put it that way. I ain't been here long, though. I helped them out of a tight spot and they took me with them.
I said I'd love to hear about it last time.
You must tell me all about it some other time.
If you like.
That's all.
So I can play dice. I could ask, and I'm pretty sure...
Care to try your hand at dice?
Oh, wow, I can bid a lot of money. We're going for it all. But I'm pretty sure this dude had dice that were the gold dice I was supposed to be looking for.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Was it the Holy Trinity? Oh no, it was one of the lucky dice. Oh, but you gotta pick 6 anyway. 2 lucky dice? Weren't there? Didn't I have? Oh, I have 3 odd dice. That's what it is. Okay.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
When fortune smiles on you, smile back. Otherwise, you'll look suspicious. Or playing die brings luck more often than you'd expect. Okay, we'll use that one. Lucky playing die.
Why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirts again.
All right, a couple ones. Which dice? Those are the odd dice. Okay.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
1.
want to rob here.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
And a bloody flood.
In answer to how I've been, good apart from a heat rash on my chin if my flat gets too hot sometimes, but it was so itchy that I broke the skin. The doctor didn't listen to me, so the cream he gave me was too strong to safely use on the face. Can't be used on broken skin, so I'm just left with a sore, scabby chin. Ah, sorry to hear that. I hope that heals up real quick. That sounds uncomfortable for sure.
You'll lose everything.
We got 500.
Tired.
I'll go ahead and score 500. So hard to not scratch it, I bet.
That's it.
Oh, this dude.
I gotta piss. Finished.
Yeah, those are the like super fancy gold dice he's got there.
I want to rob here. Fucking bored.
We got 1,000 here. I'll just go ahead and score all of these and pass it off. I'm playing kind of conservatively. Mrs. Magoots and I actually played Farkle recently, and she kicked my butt. So I've been playing a little bit more conservatively.
No point in pushing it.
Oh, nice.
About time it went my way.
I gotta piss.
Nice. This is a good roll here. Okay, 2,500. That's going to be enough for us to win right there.
Sacre! I can't believe it.
All right, so this guy is suspicious as heck, but like, I don't know what to do. When I collected the cream from the pharmacist, they were shocked that I was given it. I said I did feel like he didn't really listen to my symptoms. With the COVID situation, it's phone appointments, and he seemed to just want to prescribe it and go. Yeah, I imagine that's part of it. Just being, like, trying to get through things kind of quickly so they can get on to the next patient. That's honestly... Then again, I know I live in the U.S. and things are different in other countries, but that's kind of how the U.S. system works too. A lot of times a doctor comes in, you end up waiting, forever to see a doctor, and then they come in, and you get so little time with them before they have to go on to the next patient because they overbook everything. Like hospitals are just overcrowded and in general. Yeah.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place? It's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have
Just
to
left in my
disappear?
meds drawer as I
Nothing terrible.
get the rash
Just
a lot
thought
in the
I was
same
bored
place
with
and
this
doesn't
one
expire for
girl.
5
Only your
years.
old
Oh, there
man
you
and my
go.
brothers didn't take to
That's
me.
at least one
Besides
good
which, she
thing
was
to
promised
come out of
some
it.
rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me though.
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well. And you don't have to risk your neck for it.
I'll leave you to it.
Did I ask him everything?
Another question.
What do you want?
I'll
Yeah.
leave you to it.
I have a really bad skin picking habit, so I have picked the scab twice. I can't help myself. Don't do it. Stop it. You stop that.
I want to rob here. Fucking bored.
My new strategy here is to just try and talk to everybody in the camp because I'm not really sure how I get Melodita to reveal himself. Oh, we found the body of the guy, so I guess I'm not looking for a body. I wear self-adhesive small bandages on fingers that have bitten to help them heal. Yeah, don't do it. Don't bite them. This is gonna sound, what's the word I'm looking for? Medieval, I guess, since we're playing kind of a medieval game. My sister used to chew her nails really bad, and she would occasionally, I think, make them bleed. I'm not totally sure on that. When we were growing up, she does not do that anymore, but my mom actually used to dip her fingers in vinegar to make them taste bad. So that she'd stop doing it.
Can I ask something?
Oh,
They're purple. The bandages are purple? Please tell me your fingers aren't purple. Ooh, okay.
Who are you?
They call me Noggin. I'm Sir Erhard's vassal.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. Sir?
Why are you hiding out here?
We're not hiding. We're just...
Well, couldn't you rest from your profession just as well in Sasau?
What's Sasau got that we don't have here?
Good point. A monastery, I guess. The bandage is all right.
Have you been out of the camp?
Purple's a good color.
Maybe down by the river?
Why would I? We've got an outhouse here.
What about the others?
Why would they? There's water here, game in the woods, supplies enough. What else could a man want?
That's all I need to know.
I didn't play dice with this guy. I'll do that if I have to. We'll talk to everybody else first. Talk to Bakuna. I haven't talked to Berta in a while.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away.
Tell me something about yourself.
Why do you want to know? You want to spread the word about what a good dice player I am?
Precisely.
I was just curious.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. But if you must know, they call me Berta. And I'm Sir Erhard's right-hand man.
Berta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The Scourge of Vlashim. No man who felt the edge of my axe.
I think Henry was more laughing at his name.
I'm so hungry, I could eat.
And why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us.
Mystique came out from under the quilt. She's on the pillow next to
Just
me
as long
now.
as we don't show our faces in Sasau.
Cute. You leave the camp.
Don't you leave the camp at all?
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting ourselves here?
That's just what I meant.
No. I was just wondering if you knew what's going on around these parts.
We come across hunters now and then, or pilgrims on the road. There are charcoal burners nearby. Sometimes they pass the time of day with us. But we've got no cause to cross the river. That's too close to Sasau.
Okay, I could also play dice with Berta if I need to. Who am I missing here? Oh,
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
that is Sir Erhard.
Is something the matter?
Oh, I can't talk to him at all.
What was that noise?
That was the guy I was supposed to parlay with. Well, not supposed to parlay with, really. Because if I did parlay with him, I think he would have found out that I was a fake. That I'm a phony. When she's under the quilt, I have to protect her from Saber because if he realizes she's under there, he will purposely try and walk on top of her to smother her.
What a shitty day.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Again, it says, find out who killed Sir Alphonse. I have one other idea. I could potentially wait until they go to sleep and then try to pickpocket Melodita and see if he's got something else of Sir Alphonse's. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I can talk to the camp wench. The camp bicycle. Yeah. She doesn't have anything else to add from the last time we talked to her. He gets jealous even though he doesn't like being under the quilt. All right, let's see if we can catch them while they're asleep. I'm curious now what's going to happen if I do find the killer. Ooh, we got a chance for storms here today. Hopefully that doesn't knock our power out. I should check that. Try to find out when those are going to be. He's been really naughty today, so he's quiet right now, trying to behave himself. We took our hound on a walk yesterday, and she was terrible during it for at least the first half before she started getting tired from it. Ooh. Well, we don't have any warnings, at least. But we've got thunderstorms pretty much all the way up through noon. Interesting. Instead of shouting him, I just look at him with that disappointed look and refuse to give him attention. He knows and just comes up to me quietly and sits on me in silence. They always know. Alright. Ooh. Oh, here he is. I'm not gonna be able to pickpocket him right now. Maybe he does. No. I don't have anything different to say to him at nighttime. Okay, let's wait a little bit later. Maybe?
Fucking boring.
See if they go to bed around 1 a.m. They did say that sometimes, like, I think it was maybe the wench had said that they stay up and play dice all night sometimes, which would not benefit my cause here. I think he's walking away now. No, go away. Oh, that's not Melodita. Yeah, they're still playing dice with people watching.
What a shitty day.
I learned that the disappointed look works better than shouting at him, as he always craves my attention, and if he can't have it, he gets upset. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. We had a couple cats growing up, but I honestly don't know that we ever... I'm trying to remember. We did have more than one at a time once, at one point. But they didn't really interact with each other, and they didn't really play with the dogs a whole lot. Every now and then, like, our first cat played with the dogs. Because my mom had small dogs. I really don't know what to do here, so I think I'm not going to be able to outweight him, it seems. I can try waiting a little more. It's not going to hurt anything. Wait till just before dawn. Saber is a unique specimen. I believe it based on everything I hear and what I've seen of him. I believe it. The last cat that my mom had was actually one that Mrs. Magoots and I found when... I'm trying to remember, I think she was still... Mrs. Magoots is a year younger than I am. She's actually 6 months younger than I am, but she was a year younger than me in school. So it was her last year of high school. And we found this cat out at her parents' house. It was a stray, it was like abandoned. And so we took it home. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I don't know if it'll let me, I don't know if they're gonna let me sleep here. But we ended up keeping that cat at my mom's for a couple years, but I went away to college, we both did, and so my mom had to take care of it on her own. She ended up giving it to a family member because it was just a little bit too high strung for her. She was afraid she was gonna get seriously hurt because what the cat would do would come out of nowhere. It'd be hidden like at the top of the stairs somewhere. Mom would go to walk down the stairs and it would come out of nowhere and just and attack her feet as she's going down the stairs. And so she thought like she's gonna trip on this cat fall down the stairs and break her neck. So she's like, I can't do this. Like, I don't know what to do. So that was the last cat we had, unfortunately. But, okay, they're all asleep now. Holy crap. Now I just have to find the right person, because all these generic dudes look the same. There's old Blaha. Trying not to wake any of them. There he is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have a save your schnapps, so we're gonna save. This is the... I don't want to save, but let's save over this one. Okay, here we go. Don't kill him. I don't need him dead. Just need him, need to get some stuff out of his purse. Got a bunch of dice. I'm gonna take all of them. Got 5 and all 6 dice. Fantastic. Okay. That's huge. Bandit, bandit. Let me check with Blaha. Who else? I gotta check all these other named bandits. I also stole some groschen, but I don't know how much it was. Take this key. Okay. Did I check this guy? Ah, Pakuna. Did you miss that last message?
By Christ, a pickpocket! He's robbing someone!
Oh, we're not sticking with that. Let's reload that up. Oh, I did miss that one, okay. He's been trying to bully Mystique all morning, and all she wants is to be left alone, so I punished him. I don't know how I got caught there. I was looking away, so maybe he just felt me rummaging around his pockets. I don't know. 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice, 5 dice, groschen, 135 groschen, and 6 dice. Cool, okay. Blaha had a key. I'm not too interested. Yeah, no, I'm today, so when I was playing Spider-Man, I could keep the chat on the same window, but I got to use a different monitor today. So sometimes I got to look over, and I guess I did miss that message. All right. I'll keep a closer eye on this guy. Yeah, he's just more sensitive than the others. That is interesting. Maybe I need to be behind him? Maybe I need to wear more stealthy clothes? Behind him. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. I was gonna say, I don't really ever have any issues pickpocketing people anymore. 2 dice. 3 dice. 128 groschen. Okay. All right. Who's next? I'm guessing this is the key that I could have stolen. Yeah. I probably will. Oh, that guy's up. What are you doing up, random bandit? Ruining everything. All right. Maybe, just maybe. I don't need this much time. This dude's only got a key. I don't know why I keep doing that. Hey, what's up, Curry? Welcome, welcome. Morning, friends. Sorry I'm late. My internet went down an hour before your scheduled time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope things are much improved now. How that goes. Losing internet these days can be frustrating, especially when everybody's trying to stay home. Okay, Berta. If that guy sits there, I don't know if he'll see me. I'm just frustrated this random bandit is up and about now when everybody else is asleep. I'm stealing all their dice, though, which is pretty great. Almost 200 groschen. 3 more dice. This is the place to be if you want to steal everybody's dice. I should probably stop crouching. That's suspicious. Suspicious activity. I bet one of the other named bandits is going to be over here. Right in front of this dude. Nope. Actually, they're not. Okay. Oh. Although, there's one here. Noggin. Crap. Okay. I gotta find a way to get him pickpocketed. Oh, there's a bandit here, too. Who's this? Just regular bandit. Okay. Losing internet is very frustrating these days, especially as so many activities are paired to it. Exactly. Yeah, it's like you could, I guess, read a book until it comes back. Like, that's about it. And that's assuming you have light. If you lose power, you're, you know, maybe a candle. Hard to read a book by candlelight, though. It's not the easiest on the eyes. Half my apartment is hooked up to the internet, including my lights, my blinds, and my coffee machine. Yeah, so that's exactly it. And don't get me wrong, the internet is much more persistent these days in terms of being consistent, I feel like, at least in my experiences. Okay. How many Savior Schnaps do I have? Because if I have another one, I might go ahead and... I've got 3 more. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just go ahead and use another one. Because I have a feeling I'm going to get caught. Dang, this guy doesn't have anything. I didn't get caught. Okay, so he did have a dagger on him, though. I think he was the only person that had a dagger. I'm gonna pickpocket him again. Probably gonna get caught. Let me take a look at this dagger. It's just a regular dagger. Okay. I was curious, maybe it was like a murder weapon. I don't know. Just gonna go ahead and drop that. He's gonna be like, oh, I didn't realize I left my dagger out here. My books are digital, and if they're in the cloud and not downloaded, even my reading fund suffers. Yeah, see? That's... It is rough. For me, my job is online. So if I don't have internet during the day, I don't have a job, you know? Like... And of course, anybody that does content creation, they don't have a job when the internet goes out, so... I don't consider content creation my job, but I just mean like my full-time. Being a web developer, I gotta have access. So it is definitely tough. All right. The only question I have now, so we've got bring the necklace to Capon. So. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't even go back to the guy who asked me to come here, and find out what happened to Alphonse. So, like, I can't even do anything with this quest right now. Lived here 8.5 years, and it's only gone down twice. Wow, that's nice. Once when my router just decided to randomly die, that happens. That can happen, yeah. Which, according to my provider, is a thing they do. And then once in the middle of the night for maintenance, when I couldn't sleep, so I was awake. Yeah, yeah. Maintenance is. I don't see. Honestly, I don't even know how they do maintenance anymore because the provider I have, they don't ever. Like, I don't know what they do because they don't ever send out emails saying, "Hey, your internet's going to be out." You know, they just. Oh, hey, we upgraded your speeds. Okay, I have pickpocketed everybody that has a name in this camp. Everybody that has a name. Although I did get a key that I haven't had a chance to use yet.
I was told not to let you pass.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. I don't want to miss this, so I'm gonna look this up. I hate doing this, but I don't want to miss this. So I'm gonna Google find out who killed Sir Alphonse. This is too intriguing for me to miss. All right. Optional. Okay. How do I? All right. Finally arrived there, spotted the camp. Blah blah blah. Noble was also there. And only he did not seem quite as loquacious as I hoped due to the fact that he had been murdered. I remember one morning I got up and went to fill the kettle from the tap, and it made the weirdest popping noises, and muddy water was coming through. Oh yeah. I looked outside and there were people working on the pipes as apparently they had burst in the night. Yeah. Okay. I took a look around to see if I could find any clues as to who might have killed him or where his killer might have gone. Okay, we did that. Needed to get the necklace back. Okay, brigand hideout was surely anything but easy to find, but I knew about some ruins and an archery range nearby, so it might be worth a shot looking there, no pun intended. Okay. I was equipped with a complete set of odd dice that I had borrowed from the Ledechko players, so a dice tournament sounded... This is somebody's, like... Somebody wrote this on their experience specifically. This is like the Kingdom Come wiki, but this is very, like, it's first person. Okay. Oh, this person parlayed. I did not parlay. Okay. Went to my third opponent, whose name was, what was it again? Madonna? No. Matudelu? No. Melodita. Yes, that's the one. He had such nice and shiny set of dice, thought to myself, about as golden and shiny as the ones the Ledechko player told me about. I think I found Sir Alphonse's killer. Sir Anselm will be very pleased to know, my mind went on. Anyway, he was a tough nut to crack at the dice table. I almost lost against him. Good thing I did not. Otherwise, I would have had to overpower the guard in the rundown corridor. There's really no sneaking past him whatsoever. Sneak to the prize chest, pick its lock, and vanish with the necklace before anyone would have noticed. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying not to read ahead, so I think I might have just been doing that. That's amazing you've had such luck, isn't it? With the whole, like, only going down twice. It must be darker in here than usual. All right. Weird. Does this change anything? Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Trying to make sure your lighting is good. Okay, so it says to find out who killed Sir Alphonse, like optional, as in it makes it seem like it's an objective that's going to get checked off, but it turns out it's not. Like, I already found out who it is, so I'm done. So now I just have to go back to, is it this camp right here? I'm trying to go back to Sir Anselm of Domkey. Domkey. I think it's this camp here. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Modems tend to act up more so than the lines themselves. Oh, really? I mean, I guess I do find myself rebooting my whole network from time to time. But I will say most of the time I've had to reboot, it's because things just seem kind of slow, not because they stopped working entirely. Although sometimes it does stop working entirely. So yeah, that is good hardware luck. But I suppose if you're, oh, I should probably wear some better clothing now that I'm actually in danger. Where did I get all this crap? All right, and some weapons. I should equip some weapons. All right, I think we're good. I suppose though, if you're always upgrading equipment, the chances. Oh! I about died from running down this hill. Oh my gosh! Alphonse's devil dice, Alphonse's dice, and Ambrose's dice. Look at all these fancy dice I've got. One of Alphonse's custom-made dice, this one having a devil's head instead of a 1. The devil's head actually is a wild. So you could use it, like if you had 2 6s, you could use it as a 6 if you wanted to have 3, and that would be 600 points. Sadly, I can't access my modem. If it's acting up, I have to pray it self-corrects. Really? Do explain. If you don't mind. That's curious. Looks like Saber's decided his punishment should be over and has come up to me and meowed for attention. Is he a loud boy? I could see him being a loud boy. Bias die? Playing die, someone tried to load to their advantage, but they didn't do a very good job. Sounds like what would happen if I didn't. Psi die? Second line of demonic playing dice. Devil's head, a die that feels hot to the touch. In place of a 1, it has a devil's head, which is not something folk like to gaze upon. I also love the description. I think you guys can see this. You can't see the first part. Stolen in God knows where. It tells you where you actually took the item from, which is pretty great. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere, God knows where. Fur die, the third and last in the line to demonic dice. I have 2 of those. Gold cross. Give that cross back, you thieving bastard. Signed Inri. I don't know how I got that. Heavenly Kingdom, stolen in the monastery. Miraculous playing dice sent from the kingdom, heavenly kingdom to the kingdom of men. Got the Holy Trinity. Got another Lu die, first in the line of demonic dice. So I have all 3 of the demonic dice. I don't have a full set of 6, but I stole in the monastery, stole that one from God knows where, stole that one from God knows where, I stole a few dice from the monastery, so I'm probably not on good terms with the big guy, but one of the few properly loaded dice loaded in favor of its holder, shrinking playing dice. Huh. That's one of the ones I stole from the camp. He is extremely loud. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like that's how he would be. Love him, but he drives me mad. Oh yeah, I forgot to bandage myself. I was too taken with all my new dice. All right. And then I should probably... Actually, I'm already healing, so I think I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Happy to explain. So my apartment complex is just an old house. Gotcha. 2 semi-detached houses owned by my landlord, divided into smaller units. I've seen those, so I know exactly what you're talking about. As part of my rent, my internet is included, but the modem is located in a different unit. Ugh, that's obnoxious. That is super obnoxious. Now, I could potentially teach you a trick if you don't already know it. But it would require some luck. Luck that your landlord has not properly secured your router, in which case I don't know that that's luck. That might also just be that might be bad, but I can tell you what to do if you want to give it a shot, because you can remotely reset routers these days. Ah, here he is. Okay, I knew I was close. I wanted to accuse this guy of doing it. I just didn't think... I mean, this looked awful suspicious. I found the killer. When my modem just randomly died, I phoned my internet company and they were like, yeah, they just die. You have to get a replacement. Seems a bit dumb because what if your work relies on the internet and your modem just randomly dies with no warning? Then you have to wait like 7 days for a new one? Yeah. Yeah, or you got to drive into like Best Buy or something. You know, one of the electronics stores in the area.
I have good news for you, Sir Anselm. I know who killed your friend. Who was it?
Mlodata. It was Mlodata. The wench did it? Oh my gosh.
It was Mladotta, one of the brigands. How did you find out?
From the dice.
From the dice.
All right. I'll take care of it from here. And I owe you for helping me. Here, Henry, take this. I'm sorry I don't have more on me. But if you're ever in Prague, come and look me up, and I'll see you're well taken care of.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure, Sir Anselm. Godspeed.
I got a nobleman's hat for that. That was my reward. 520. Oh, actually, 1,050 groschen. I wonder why he gave me that twice. He did, otherwise I'd remote reset. Yeah, crap. So you gotta crack his password. Gotta crack his password. Because you'd be surprised how many different networks are set up with the generic, like, out-of-the-box admin password. You'd be surprised. It's not good. Did I finish this one yet? Okay. Gotta go back to Sir Hans. So we'll fast travel for this part. Sir Hans? Is he still out here? Let me switch this. Okay, he's in... Oh, he's at the bathhouse. All right, sir. You know what you want in this world. I used to steal Wi-Fi from the people below me in my old apartment. I knew which company they were with, and they hadn't reset the default password, which was password. Yeah, and honestly, I think it depends on the brand of the router too. And sometimes you can figure that out just based on the admin page. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult because you have to put the password in before you actually see the branding. But I think it's Linksys. Usually it's like the username of admin. I think at least back in the day, I don't know if it still is anymore, but the username for that router used to be admin, password, nothing, like just blank. Hit OK. And people went with it. And you could get into all sorts of routers that way. Good times. Not really. Not actually, but you know. Because what would be interesting then is go ahead and just adding your own password to their account, changing the Wi-Fi name, and then they have no idea what's going on. I can imagine. Yeah, and a lot of them too, they still have, you can even get into the router because a lot of them are the generic 192.168.1.1 IP address, and they don't ever change their home IP. I mean, honestly, I haven't changed mine.
What business have you?
I got your necklace.
Got that necklace?
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewelry into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
I really thought he'd be more excited that
You
I
cannot.
got that necklace, considering what I went
Under no
through.
circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise, the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me. God be with you.
All right. Sneak the necklace and letter into Caroline's trunk. I'm for sure reading this. If it'll let me. Might be a quest item. Yeah. Was it? Sealed love letter. Ah, I can't read it. A carefully sealed letter for the butcher's daughter, Carolina. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it could prove a little embarrassing for Sir Hans. So in other words, if I get caught by the butcher, that's not good. So until a feasible solution to control the set internet occurs, I wouldn't want to commit a streaming schedule or anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, but it does make sense. Up here. First thing I do is change my info if I change a company. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I actually used to rent the... We did very briefly, at least, rented the hardware from the actual ISP. And that actually was not great. It kept cutting in and out for us. So when I switched and I had my own setup, it was one of those like 2-in-1 router modem combos. I wonder if I can find Carolina. I don't know what she looks like.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast.
I have to imagine I'm gonna have to do this part at night. Aruna? Oh, she's not a beggar. What? Who's this? Baron's wife?
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Well, would you just relax? You're out here begging.
Take care.
Wow. It's just like, what happened to your clothes? Oh, that's her right there. Shop guard. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. This must be her mother. Yeah, we don't have separate routers here. We just have modems with a built-in router. Yeah. That's what I have. A 2-in-1 to control this 1 gigabyte internet.
God save.
Yeah, I've noticed that the split setup, when you have a separate modem and router, at least in my experience, I've had much better performance that way. The 2-in-1, for some reason, it was just super inconsistent.
God be with you.
Okay. I think she's around back. Hired hand. If I start trespassing, that's when I have to be careful. I'm gonna let this fellow pass. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna go use that toilet. What are you doing? What are you... What? Really? You're just gonna start pounding on this fence here? Oh, that's real sus, bro. I don't like it. Because I think if I go in this door, I'm gonna be trespassing. And he's gonna yell at me. Yeah, I need to wait till that dude goes. What we got here? We got a stone pile? We also seem to have lower speeds in most places. I have 80 up and 20 down, which is really good here, but then I see people in other countries with 10 times that. 80 up? So your download is slower than your upload? Is that right? Okay, hang on. I gotta get on my sneak clothes. Which actually just means shedding some of the clothes that I normally wear. I don't have separate ones. Okay, I'm in a private area. Should probably check the map too. Oh dang! All three of these buildings are connected? I guess so. I gotta go into the butcher's. Is this outside? That's outside. But oh, I'm still in a private area though. Okay, this isn't good because that dog is gonna see me for sure. It is too light outside. Much too light. What's this though? Ah, same doorway, just further back. That fellow is about to see me. I should sneak out of here. I should sneak right on out of here. Problem is, I don't remember how to. I should sneak right out of here. Oh, right on out. Nobody even saw me. Okay, wrong way around. I wasn't paying attention. I gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say if your upload is faster than your download, that would be surprising. I'm surprised the speeds are lower. Typically with less in mass, the speeds are better. Yeah, gigabit internet is slowly coming, but not with my company, so I'm probably gonna change as soon as my contract renewal is due. I would love to have gigabit. Technically, we can get gigabit, and it wouldn't cost me that much more than I currently am paying for. But the issue is, my ISP's gigabit is different.
Hey, you've no business here.
What?
Clear off or you'll be sorry.
What are you talking about?
Are you looking for someone?
I sort of am. There's the butcher. Okay. Our download speeds are locked. So regardless what our upload speeds are locked. So regardless of what our download speeds are, it's not true gigabit because true gigabit is 1,000 up and down, right? But the gigabit they offer is 1,000 down, but it's still only 25 up. And actually, you're getting 25 up on pretty much every package. So even if you only pay for like a 50 down, you're still getting 25 up. So it's super, that's why like it's not very expensive to upgrade here, because for me an upgrade, like I currently have 600 down and then 25 up. And I could go all the way up to like, I don't know what my download could be, but my upload is only gonna be 25, which is frustrating because for streaming, you need a little bit more of that. 1,000 up and down for only like $5 extra a month. See, that'd be awesome. I may not get full gigabit, but it's guaranteed to be like 10 times faster than what I get now. I've never seen a company offer 1,000 up and down. It's always 1,000 down. Yep, exactly. Then so-and-so to up, yeah. Vodafone. Google Fiber, they do true gigabit, 1,000 up and 1,000 down. But it's only in select cities, and Indianapolis is not one. Sad face. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to keep tiptoeing around here. We're gonna wait till midnight. We're gonna do this. This was supposed to be here sooner, but COVID. Oh, really? Does it have a date? Like, can you get it today if you wanted? Or is it coming soon? And I'm not sure how it is elsewhere, but here in the States, a lot of places like cities in the US are like this, and the ISPs don't compete with one another. They basically have these agreements that where, you know, you're in a certain place, so your provider is this company, and so the company doesn't really have any real incentive to increase their, like, improve their service because they don't have any competition. So it's not like you can't easily switch. This dog might hear me. why are you sleeping right there, dog? Oh. All right, hang on a second. I probably should have saved before I got this close. Let me do that. I'm gonna save, but I don't want to be saving in a tight spot. So let me get back through here. I can't see a dang thing. Okay, we're gonna resave. I'll probably have to make some more savior snaps soon. Makes sense. Then recently I heard drilling outside my apartment and I said, "What's that?" And they said Vodafone. So next time I was in town, she said it was ready. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Loads of companies to choose from. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. I know there are certain places in the US even that are like that, but cities, it just doesn't seem like that's the case. Don't wake up, dog. Don't wake up. I hear people yelling. Hopefully I don't break a lockpick, because then they'll hear me. Okay. Oh, I was sneaking real slow. Okay, I think this is Carolina. Yes, it is. I can kill her. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, there we go. Try pickpocket her? I'm gonna pickpocket her. She's got nothing. All right. Okay. Well, good. I can tell Hans that sure enough, she does not have... Wait, was I not in a private... Oh, I was trespassing, right? That's different. Yeah, trespassing and being in a private area are different in this game. But I can tell Hans that Carolina does not have, like, a necklace from another admirer. I can tell him that confidently. All right, got to give this dog a wide berth. And once I get past that archway, we're home free. Sweet. All right. Canada's similar, only we divided the country up into fiefdoms, west, central, east. Fiefdoms. Is that a common phrase there? Because that's awesome if so.
Thy neighbor more than thyself. So the scriptures teach us.
If we convert, I currently pay $53.20 a month for 80 down and 20 up, but it's going to be about 60 for gigabit up and down. That sounds fantastic, because you converted that into US dollars, I assume, right? You're very good at that, which is much appreciated. And I feel like I need to get better at being more well-versed in other currencies. What do we... I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I'm just a pack rat right now. All right, wait until morning before going to see Lord Capon. Can do, can do. Let's actually grab a bite to eat, I think. Oh no, he's not that hungry yet. He's just kind of tired. Let's go sleep in my estate. It's not an estate. It's actually just a room at the foot of a castle. No, not sit. Crap. Not a common phrase. That's curry with a big vocab. All right. I was gonna say, if you guys call them fiefdoms, that's awesome.
You seriously think you can creep around here in the dark right under my nose? That's against the law. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
What did I do? I have to pay 10 groschen, but I think the thing is, what are we looking at right now? Is my head, like, my neck is sort of broken? I don't understand how I got caught. I heard somebody yelling, but I believe if I pay, he's going to take all of my stolen goods, which includes all those dice that I stole, and I'm not ready to give those up. I could try to lie to him. I've been given a secret task.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission. To do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought, that is, I had no idea. That's how it is. Of course you may go. Surrender!
What?
You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
See, he's still yelling. I think we're having a glitch here. Let me get up. Because this is my bed. Like, I'm not in somebody else's room. Okay. I think we got away with it. Let's see. Yeah, we still got all of our stolen dice. Jeez. All right. In essence, 3 companies control internet, mobile, etc. Yeah, that's roughly how it is here too. I'm sorry to hear that. You're welcome. OMG, so I changed the cat's good food recently, and Mystique, who wasn't a big eater, is mental over it. She does wait until I place her bowl down and just tried to eat Saber's, which makes a difference to him trying to steal hers. Yeah, I have a headache now. Cats are driving me crazy today. We recently switched our dog's food, and our hound is normally not obsessed with food, but this new food, she loves it. It's kind of a good, I mean, it's a good thing. Because we used to have to kind of coax her into eating. Which is odd. Like, would you just please eat so that you can survive, you know? Now she does it on her own. All right, good news, everybody. I didn't quite let my coffee get totally cold before finishing it today, so that was great. That was great. It was definitely colder than my mouth, that's for sure. But it was not freezing cold today. Hang on a second. Where is he? Okay, he's at the tavern. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I'll take the back alleyway. I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, so to give you an idea about internet in the US of A, we currently pay, so we're on a promotional price, so keep in mind, this is less than the full price normally. Because basically what you have to do here is you have to call your ISP about once a year and ask them for their active promotions. Because otherwise, they give you the service at full price. Like after your year is up, they give you it at full price. It just continues on. So all of a sudden your bill will just go up. So I just recently, within the last like 2 months, I think, upgraded service to get the promotional price. So we're doing 600 down, 25 up, and that's costing us just under $120 a month. So that's how expensive it is. It's not cheap. And like I said, the upload speeds are locked. So regardless of what your download is, it's always gonna be 25 up, pretty much. At least in our area. I think they do offer true gigabit other places, but of course it's not here.
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
Potion?
You didn't believe in witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sasau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Musk of Infinite Allure. So is it cologne?
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. All right, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you.
I wish I could just brew it myself, because I actually have decent enough alchemy skills. Musk of Infinite Allure for Sir Hans. For 120 US dollars. How do I better access for that price? Canada sucks for this usually. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's not ideal, to put it nicely. It is not ideal. And like I said, I don't live in a small city. You know, I'm not like out in the middle of nowhere. I live in a city of about 1 million people. So it's not nothing, you know, or not. I mean, I grew up surrounded by cornfields, and I have pretty much the same options here as I did growing up. It's pretty weird. I lived in a town of about, at the time it was right around 4,000 people, the town I grew up in. And yeah, they have the same options as I do here in this city. Sucks. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the alchemist, but he doesn't wake up for a long time. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop on old Al Barak, and we're gonna head to Sasau. Wait, Ledechko? He said Sasau. Oh, right, okay. I ran the charlatan out of Sasau. He's in Ledechko now. This is the dude, like, this dude's hilarious, though. Yikes. Yeah. Yep. But hey, capitalism, am I right? Yeah, that's part of the issue here. The internet is not seen as a public utility in the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it is not a public utility.
Come closer. Poor or rich.
Well, well, who have we here?
In the United States, the internet is owned by private companies.
I knew you'd come back to me.
The ISPs essentially own the internet, is basically what happens. They're the gatekeepers on everything.
You were going to say that.
But I had a divine revelation that next time I won't be around to pull you out of the shit.
Oh, well, I am sorry. But these things are sent to try our fortitude in the face of adversity.
I'd like to try your fortitude.
This dude's awesome.
I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Ah, naturally. Musk of infinite allure. An age-old recipe, maybe even older. Tested by Moses himself.
Moses?
Moses.
How do you think he managed to get his people to follow him through the desert for 40 years? It's extremely potent.
Yeah, so it would seem. How much do you want for it?
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancients isn't something that's bought and sold in the marketplace. Did Jesus charge for his miracles? But since you ask, how about this?
Oh, I gotta pay 2,000 grosh, and he's like, okay, Jesus didn't charge anybody. So I'm gonna charge a nominal fee of like 6 months' wages. OMG, I just caught Saber trying to steal Mystique's food. He has food and gravy as my delivery. He gave me 1 box and gravy instead of jelly. Wait, jelly? And Mystique doesn't like gravy, but because it's different to hers, he just straight up didn't want it. That's why unfettered capitalism sucks. Yeah. But the thing is, you can't say things like that around here. Cat gravy and cat jelly? What is cat jelly? I'm confused. I'm picturing like some mashed up berries. I know. That's quite cheap. Oh, no, that's too much.
What? That much?
That's too much.
You're a crook. As King Solomon said, honesty is.
I think there's a game on The Price is Right called
afford.
That's Too Much.
If you'd like, I can mix the elixir for you in exchange for a small favor.
Oh, not again.
Nope.
Now, is that any tone to use with your master? For shame.
For shame.
Apologies, master. I was carried away by my thirst for knowledge.
I understand your impatience, but the way to wisdom is narrow and arduous.
And leads out the window.
All right, so what he's talking about, this guy, he's known as the Charlatan. He doesn't have a name. He was in Sasau peddling miracle items and he asked me if I wanted to be his like understudy. And of course I knew he was a bunch of crap, but I was like, well, this is too interesting to pass up. So I said yes. And basically I'm helping him acquire these cheap fakes of things, which he's selling. And so next thing you know, there's this whole mob outside of his residence in Sasau. And so it's my job to go out there and try to calm the mob down while he sneaks out the window and runs away to Ledechko, which is where he is now. It's just the binding that keeps the cat food together and packaged. It's edible. I think I know what you're talking about. I just never heard it called jelly before. You're thinking of what we call jam. I am. Jam is jelly in the US, but I don't know. I was just thinking of like what, because I've seen canned cat food and canned dog food, and I'm curious like now which one is the one I'm thinking of, and which one is gravy, because I always thought it was gravy. Maybe I'm thinking of jelly. I don't know.
So what is it you want from me now?
Ah, my dear apprentice, everything's gone to the devil. I'm living from hand to mouth, sleeping on straw, and the local peasants won't buy from me. They say they don't trust me, as if I were some kind of charlatan. Can you believe it? Does this look to you like the face of a swindler? I'm an honest trader in sacred goods, whose only concern is the welfare of troubled souls.
A regular good Samaritan.
And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sasau. I should leave before things get worse. But I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement, to open their hearts and purses.
Gosh. All right. The gravy is loose and can just pour out. The jelly is solid and you chop it up in the bowl. Okay. I gotcha. So what I'm thinking of, I've seen both then. I have seen both. We call it jelly jam also, so Americans be confusing me too. Americans tend to call things by their brand name. That is also true. Yeah. We say, instead of do you want a tissue, we say, do you need a Kleenex? Which is pretty odd. So even if it's generic, it's still a Kleenex. A bit of a beating is what they need? No.
I'm not going to go around beating people for you.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull-witted. We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a revenant.
Revenant? What revenant?
The dead, returned from the grave, a corpse that the soul is unable to depart from, which wanders among the living, filled with rage at its wretched fate.
Yeah, I saw something like that once, but it was just some drunk going home from the tavern after losing all his money at dice.
Don't make light of such things. Now tell me, do you know how to deal
Nick knows
with
I'm very knowledgeable regarding Americanisms. You are, and I also like that that phrase.
Garlic and a crucifix should be enough, right?
Those are things everyone should have, to repel malign spirits and other evils.
That was a lot of
You are
options
my
for a
trained
timed
apprentice,
prompt there.
But the ignorant villager is entirely at a loss how to deal with such dark forces. It is our sacred duty to prepare them for such threats.
And how do you propose to do that?
Well, they're all doubting Thomases. They need proof. We'll need a grave, an empty grave that we can
Oh gosh.
use. There's one along the way to Sasau, but it's got one minor shortcoming.
What's that?
Well, it's not entirely empty.
Not entirely? What does that mean?
You have to dig it up first.
Why this particular grave?
Why this particular grave?
The locals don't like to talk about it, so it's surely got some sinister past behind it. And in places like that, revenants sprout up like mushrooms after rain.
Well, if that's how it is, we could open old wounds. That could easily set people against us. Again.
Then it would be best if no one could connect us to it, wouldn't it?
Oh, gosh. Jello. Oh, their jelly is Jello. Again, a brand name. Yeah. Yep. Jello is so good, though. Yeah, some people, I guess you could call it gelatin, but nobody would call it that here. I shouldn't say nobody. It would be relatively uncommon to call gelatin rather than Jello. Bam, bam, bam. I am pious now. I'm very pious.
So that's a sin.
Refusing to help the needy is also a sin. I haven't had a decent meal for 40 days and 40 nights.
I doubt
My
that.
conscience is clear where your stomach is concerned. Disturbing a grave is a grave sin.
The grave is not in hallowed ground, so that's hardly worth one Lord's Prayer in penance. I asked a priest once, just out of curiosity.
Okay, what do I do? I'm going to say that's outrageous.
I'll have nothing to do with it. Give the job to someone with no human decency.
But you're my one and only apprentice.
All right, let's take a look at this journal here. We sometimes use brand names like Hoover, but it's also commonly known as Vacuum. Vacuum cleaner, the generical name. I don't know, I know you corrected that to generic, but I like generical better. We say vacuum since no brand has that power. Yeah, we also would say a vacuum. I think. I can't think of yeah, I don't think I've heard anybody refer it to by brand name. Of course, Dyson is like the fancy vacuums. You know, like, ooh, you guys got a Dyson, but nobody calls it a Dyson because not everybody has one. As if he weren't already irresistible enough, Sir Hans wants me to get him Musk of Infinite Allure from a certain charlatan, that is, a certain learned healer. He believes it will ensure its success with the fair Carolina. So I can either pay this guy 2,000 groschen, or I can go dig up a grave for him. I will defer to you. Let me know what you want me to do. Do you want me to just pay the dude 2,000 groschen? Or should I go and dig up a grave? Now, keep in mind, I did go on a pilgrimage for repentance. I am on the path of righteousness now. So, potentially digging up a grave might not be keeping me on that path. We either say I need to hoover up or I need to vacuum. Hoover up, really? Now, that's pretty funny. Hoover up. Tissue for Kleenex, though, I've heard that used in Canada, too. Hell, I've done it. Pay him the 2K he needs to eat. He does. He does need to eat. He probably won't use it to eat, though. What about this Revenant?
What's this about the Revenant, then?
I knew you wouldn't have...
Oh, dang it.
I'll have nothing...
But take care.
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can buy it from him now. I think if I just do Let's Talk Trade, or maybe the recipe?
About that recipe?
Yes, you want to buy it?
Okay, here it is. I would say dig up, screw giving him money. Oh no, we're torn. We're torn. The only reason I'm even giving it pause is because, excuse me, I have to earn enough money to rebuild the church in Pribyslavitz. And so obviously giving him money gets me a little bit further from that goal. That's the only reason I'm even considering it. Otherwise, like, I have 24,000, but it's gonna cost me like another 60,000 to repair the church, or more than that, something like 60,000. And now I am earning a modest amount, like maybe 1,000 some. I can't remember. Probably somewhere around like 1,200 groschen a day, due to my investments in Pribyslavitz. But I mean, it's collecting in a trunk, so I obviously don't have it in my inventory. I'm torn. I'm torn. We're torn. What do we do? What do we do? But here's what you guys have to see. This is the type of guy we're dealing with here. Flip a coin. Oh, nice. You guys both agree on the coin flip. All right. Powder from the little finger bone of St. Thomas protects against distracted thoughts and clouded sight. So we got the bone powder of St. Thomas. It's actually relatively cheap though, only 5.5 groschen. We've got this Kiffhauser crystal. Rare crystals from beneath Mount Kiffhauser in Germany. Protects against evil forces and spells. Disperses nightmares. You've got some powdered unicorn horn. Powdered unicorn horn cures impaired manliness. Salt of St. James Madonna. Salt scraped from the bloody tears of St. James Madonna. Purges the air of all ailments and disease. Urim and Thummim. Powerful stones, Urim and Thummim, which the ancient Jewish fathers used to foresee things yet to come. And all of these can be yours for under 15 groschen apiece. What a magnificent deal. Rosehip wine, grapes grown on a rose bush, a miraculous taste and healing powers. Mandrake root plucked beneath the scaffold, carried on the bosom for 2 months. It will cure infertility. An altar candle from France, permeated with divine benevolence. I was trying to see if even his actual like ingredients have yeah. It's pretty great. One last thing on the brand name thing. I think I've said this before, but heroin is the brand name, not the name of the drug. What's the drug? All right, I don't have a coin near me. Here we go. We're just gonna do a Google coin. Coin flip. All right. So now, we're gonna do this. We've got the Google coin. If you just Google coin flip, there's like an animated one. So heads, we pay the man. Tails, we dig the grave. All right, here we go. Heads, we're paying the man. We're paying him. What's the name of the drug then? Yeah, so I'm confused too. No, never looked it up, never used heroin. Wait, you gotta look it up before you use it? Is that the deal? Kind of excited to learn something? All right, we're gonna pay the man. Heroin, also known, oh, okay, yeah. Diacetylmorphine, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Diamorphine, among other names, is an opioid used as a recreational drug for its euphoric effects. Second.
About that recipe.
Yes.
Just a random fact I knew is the brand name. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because nobody's going to go around calling it, it's like, medical's not the right word, but, you know. In which case, we call pretty much all of our drugs by a brand name. All right.
Yes, I need it right away.
We're buying
I
it.
understand. I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied with it.
Yeah, you do.
I won't be
yeah,
drinking it.
Pretty much every drug.
Fortunately.
Like legal or not legal. Okay.
Good luck then.
See ya, Mr. Charlatan. Wait. Oh, I bought the recipe.
See you later.
Yeah, let me check the inventory. So do I have to make it myself? I guess it wouldn't be in my inventory, would it? Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Did I miss something? Strange die. Where did I get this from? Something odd about this die, but I'm not sure what. Interesting. Is it in my food? I have two powdered unicorn horns. So that'll cure my impaired manliness. I don't know that I got anything, even though I just paid the man. What did I miss? We call it Valium Diazepam. The brand name is Valium. We call it by its generic name, Diazepam. And thus Kana remains in between, since we also call it Diazepam, though some drugs will use the brand name. What did,
What's this?
I knew.
I'll have nothing.
But see you later.
What's happening? Musk of Infinite Allure. I paid the man. Why? Like, Musk of Infinite. It's not in there. I'll just look in all. Just look for M. Musk of Infinite Allure. Oh, here it is. Okay. You discovered a new recipe, Musk. Okay. All right. So it was a book. It was not in that. So recipe for that's not in here either. So do I just read these? I already know these. Okay. Okay. So now I need to go find a. What does this say now? I've got the recipe, so now I need to find a place to brew it.
Made of the bones of Satan.
I have to find a place to brew it. An alchemy table. I know there's one in Ratai right here. I'll just go ahead and go there. Probably because technically you are part of the British Commonwealth, but are still in North America. Canada is a lot more British than American, if we were to label. Is that right? I thought they were more French than anything. All right, so there is an alchemy station. I can't remember. I think we've done alchemy on stream before. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, actually, Kingdom Come, because it's pretty legit. Like you gotta follow the instructions, and there's not a whole lot of hand-holding during the instructions either. So pretty cool. I actually don't even know what ingredients I need though. 1 cave mushroom, 1 sage, 1 marigold, 1 comfrey. Okay. Cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. Can I? Okay. I guess I can't make a quest out of that, unfortunately. Okay, cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. We're gonna check both our horse and... Okay, nothing on the horse. Let me go check my chest. My storage chest.
But he can't live without it either.
There's a big French popularity there, but I meant like their language apart from Montreal. I gotcha. Technically our queen is their queen. She's just no longer head of state like she still is here. That we are, and yes, we are indeed part of the Commonwealth. Our ties to France are low. They don't even like how we speak Francais. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to say it. Oh, did I see a cave mushroom? I did. We want 1 cave mushroom. Just 1. There we go. 1 cave mushroom. 1 comfrey. 1 marigold and 1 sage. Do I have sage? I do. Look at this. I have all 4 ingredients to make this. That's surprising. I usually have to buy 1. Look at that dude. Witch. He's a witch. Witch. Burn him. Burn him. How do I throw my torch at him? Look, you guys all see this. Like, she's just walking by. Come on. This should not be legal.
Always turning his nose up at everything I cook.
This is not legal at all. This dude might actually be doing this for so long, it might actually be the witching hour. I cannot believe you all are turning a blind eye to this obvious devilcraft. What sort of medieval town are we? Okay, so now he's filling his bucket. No, he's emptying his bucket?
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em.
Okay, now he thinks he's getting away with it. That's smug turd.
Bread, rolls, buns,
Piece of crap.
pretzels for you.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm.
Okay, man, I fell behind. Sorry, that witchcraft just really caught me off guard. All right. I said it right? Nice. Okay, good. I always wondered. Because it's technically not exactly French, it's like saying a Mexican speaks Spanish. Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, we made up a few words because we're in the new world. They're so snobby about it. All right, let's prepare this. Prepare. Wait, do we have... That's only 3 ingredients. Oh, there's the mushroom. Okay. All right. Here's how we make the Musk of Infinite Allure. The recipe for Musk of Infinite Allure, the potion that Sir Hans wants to make him even more irresistible than he already is. It's nothing for me, though. I don't really need a horde of admirers following me on stealth missions. Prepare water, 1 handful of sage, marigold, and comfrey, and a cave mushroom. Grind the sage. Drop the sage in the cauldron and brew for 3 turns. Add the marigold and comfrey and brew for 1 more turn. Add the cave mushroom, but do not cook. I make up all my own words, especially when I'm drunk. As for the queen, she has a representative to act on her behalf here. Ah. It's okay, Oliver Cromwell will find him. Yeah, I don't know much about her ruling in Canada, I just know it's part of the Commonwealth. Considering the UK left the European Union, the Commonwealth is all we got left. Less than she rules you guys, but we're pretty respectful still. Her face is on all our money, or most of the money, mixed with some prime ministers. We have a bunch of old, dead, white presidents on ours. And actually, not even all presidents. Although, I don't know. Ben Franklin was president. Actually, that's sort of a running joke. There are definitely people in this country that think Ben Franklin is the name of the inventor who's on our $100 bill. There are definitely people that think he was a president at one point. He was not. Okay. Grind the sage, then I brew the sage for 3 turns. Okay. Sage is here. Okay. Grind the sage. And then we add it to the cauldron, brew for 3 turns. Okay. Sage in the cauldron. And we're going to brew for 1 turn. This is 1. We'll go back to reading the book. Okay. Add marigold and comfrey, brew for 1 more turn. Okay. All right, that is 1. Here comes 2. She doesn't have much rule here. These are these days. She just swears in Parliament and gets advised on decisions by the government. It's easy to say the government has more power than she does. She can say no, but she never does. Fair enough. Yeah, I've heard that it's more of like a ceremonial rule more than anything. I'd be like, nah, beaches, dis my country. That was the 3rd turn there, so we're gonna add the marigold and comfrey. Marigold. Comfrey. Okay. Brew for one more turn. Now they say turn because you're supposed to use the sand glass right here. But the sand glass, like the bellows automatically cool off. So I don't ever use the sand glass. And then the last thing I need to do is add the cave mushroom at the end, but don't cook. I didn't know he was just gonna plop it right in there though. I didn't even get a chance. Okay. And then that's it, right? Yeah. So now we put it in a file. So the phrase "getting those dead presidents" is not quite accurate. It's not entirely accurate, no. Not entirely. It's pretty close. But I guess if you're getting $100 bills, technically you're not getting a president. All right, we got the Musk of Infinite Allure. Oh, I don't have the ingredients for Savior Schnapps. I should probably make some more of those soon. That's the thing. If you want to feed your save scumming hunger in this game, you have to brew potions in order to do it.
Alone, but he can't live without it either.
Is he right over here? Okay, good. He's in Perkstein. We're the same. Her representative does more or less the same and can do some of the stuff, but the rep never says no either. It's all good to know. Quite different than what I experience here. Is he in here? Oh, sorry. Is he in here? No. Is he above? Must be above. All the nobles are on the upper level, huh? Here we are. Hans Capon.
God bless you. What troubles you?
I'm just worried about when she dies. Charles is sniffing that throne so hard, but most of the country want him to abdicate and give it to William, but he won't. He's the longest waiting royal ever and is desperate for that throne. Normally the wife of the king gets the title queen, but Camilla won't be getting it as the country hates her. After Princess Diana died and he married Camilla, the country were like, excuse me, who dis beach? You know what's funny is now I basically just want to watch The Crown. I've never actually watched it on Netflix, but now I'm just picturing that that's what it is. It's just all sorts of monarchy drama. Just daily drama in the UK. I'm still upset about Princess Diana. I was in Europe when that went down. Oh, geez. Just not 100% on if I was in UK proper or if I was in Netherlands first, but got into the UK as the story broke. Wow. I got the potion from the charlatan.
I got you that potion from the charlatan.
What charlatan? He's a man of learning who even cured the Pope of impotence. But thanks, Henry. I really appreciate your help. Once I drink this potion, every woman will faint at my feet. But I'm only interested in one. The fairest creature on God's green earth.
Yeah, the butcher's daughter.
I really thought this was going to be a cologne that he puts on his body, but I guess not.
She and I, under the cloak of night, and you shall be my herald of exalted words. You will hide and prompt me from a book of poetry.
I'll do what?
Here's a book of poems. I'll need a little time to get ready.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
no.
You can learn some poems off by heart. You'll prompt me.
Learn poetry? Me? That sounds...
Oh, no.
Well, not exactly...
Stop wasting time and get to it. Come back to me in a couple of hours. I have to get dressed up and groomed, and it'll take a while before the potion takes effect.
Oh, terrible. Okay, so I'm going to have to learn some poems so that I can memorize them and give him the proper lines so that he can read to Carolina. I'm curious now. I mean, Hans Capon's a good-looking fellow, and well off. So, I mean, Carolina, I feel like it's possible. I mean, it's very possible she's not into men. We don't know. We don't know. Of course, you can't say that out loud because that is a sin. But I just have this sinking feeling that at the end of all of this, Hans Capon is going to ask for her hand, and she's just going to simply and without punctuation, capitalization, just say no. You know? It's going to be terrible. So anyway, wait until Sir Hans Capon's amorous adventure has reached a conclusion. Oh wait, that's for the epilogue. Prepare for a rendezvous with the love of your life naturally takes time. I have to wait until evening when Lord Capon will have finished preening his feathers. Oh geez. All right. She was a divorcee, and we all know how the royal family think about that. Technically, Charles shouldn't be king as he is a divorcee too, but times have changed since king. Wait, I forget which king he was, but the Queen's uncle. The UK will let him be king, even though they prefer he abdicate to William, but they'll never let Camilla be king. I mean, queen. She doesn't deserve to be queen. Edward VIII, that's the Queen's uncle to abdicate to marry the American socialite. I always forget whether it was Edward or Albert. Either way, you could say whatever, and I am not brushed up on hierarchy, so I would 100% agree with you. You could say King Bartholomew the 13th, and I would be like, yeah, that sounds right. Totally. Totes my goats. All right, how long? Let's see, what time is it now? Oh, okay. Let's read this book of poetry. Might be in the quest items. I should have made note of what it was that he gave me. I thought it started with an I. Did it start with an I? Apparently not. Okay. Others. Oh, Anthology of Love Poems. There it is. Oh gosh. We have Gentle Knight, To Love and Be Forlorn, Ode to Woman. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna have to learn these. People are mad about her because they knew that Charles didn't love Diana. He wanted to marry Camilla, so it was all a bit dodgy after she died. I do wonder if William will become King William V or whether he'll take one of his middle names. He could also take Philip, Arthur, or Louis. Or is it Louis? Louis? I think it's Louis. I can't believe that's something we'll hopefully see in our lifetimes. Second one, Louis. Okay, Louis. I should have known that. Oh, there goes Hans Capon right by me. Okay, here we go. I need to find a. Hang on a second. I need to find my poetry voice before I do this here. Poetry voice. I don't know that I have a poetry voice. Let's go with this. This might sound terrible.
Gentle knight, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain, I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer, I shall not cling to another dear.
How was that? Probably won't live. Oh wait, hang on a second. Younger kids will probably see 4 heads of state: our current queen, King Charles, King Williams, and King George. I probably won't live to see King George take the throne. The rate the queen is going and her promise to rule until her death, she's not going anywhere anytime soon. True. Okay. Did that sound romantic at all? To love and be forlorn. I'll just read this in my normal voice. To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May. To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring. I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I bid with thee. And our last one, Ode to Woman. Queen is only 90. Oh, wait, I think her mom lived until like 101 or something. Ooh. Queen is only 92. She might have another 10 years under her crown. Jeez. She did live until her hundreds. That is incredible. Tell a lie, she's 94. Jeez. She old. Ode to Woman. Woman is the root of sin, and yet of virtuous deeds again. In Eden it was woman's deed to pluck the apple from the tree. If you've no wealth to offer, you say, she will scorn you and turn away, but once you promise her treasure, she says she will love you forever. To murderous wrath she gives birth, leaving no peace on this earth. Wounds inflicted by swords cut less deep than woman's barbed words. Wow, that one's terrible. Did you all hear that? Holy crap. That's a terrible poem. Don't read that one. If I have a choice, I'm not reading that one to him. It's blaming all of sin. You know, like the whole thing of Adam and Eve and the tree of forbidden fruits. Blaming all of that on Eve. I don't think that that's very romantic. Don't think that's very romantic. Let's give him 2 hours. Oh, 3 hours, apparently. I hit the button one too many times. Philip is 99 and he looks about 200 up close. Are you familiar with many 200-year-old men? I mean, in biblical times, they lived to be about 600. So there's that. I did work in a care home, so not far off. Oh, look at this pig over here. That is an ugly pig. Holy crap. Also, what are you doing in here? Is where you're supposed to be? You got a pig house? Not really a pig sty, because this isn't really, pigs aren't really supposed to be wandering around here. Am I waiting even longer? Oh, right. Evening. Okay. I can do that. Let's wait, maybe 2 more hours? This does? I got punched in the face by a 91-year-old ex-professional boxer? Are you serious? I do get the impression they weren't counting the years the way we do now, to be fair. Oh no, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. Dog years, 7 for everyone. All right, we've waited for Sir Hans. So now we have to go gather him. All right. Pick up Capon. Hopefully I memorized this well enough.
Henry, something's gone wrong.
Oh, he drank the potion.
Up. I'm not going to talk to the door.
What could have happened?
Potion
Oh!
tasted rather odd, and I'm feeling my face
It's
is
not that
broken
bad.
out. How do I look?
You're imagining it. Oh, look. My skill is 20 and Capon's is 0. I'm not gonna lie to him. He's my friend. You don't quite look your best.
No offence, sir, but you gave me quite a fright. It looks as though you've slept with your head inside a wasp's nest.
God's holy breeches, I knew it! And it's nearly time for my rendezvous with Carolina. What am I going to do?
Oh, am I gonna go in his place? That would be terrible. Appearances aren't important. Your words are. Oh, wait. Can I... Let me see if I can get him an antidote.
You just sit tight, and I'll go and find you some antidote.
All right. But hurry, Henry.
Hopefully there is an antidote.
The best
I don't
cure
know.
for this kind of thing is marigold decoction. I can get you that.
I actually have that in my inventory. I believe, right? I do. I have 6 of them. Not saying they didn't live long, though. Yeah, I mean, who knows, to be honest. Air was so nice and crisp in those days. That clean, non-polluted air.
God bless you.
He was about to lay
What
down.
troubles you?
I've got a remedy for you.
About time. Give it here. As soon as I'm healed, we'll go.
See you later.
All right. Hopefully he looks better now.
It's gone.
Oh,
As
nice.
gorgeous as before.
Okay, I
Let's
was going to
go.
say, could you imagine if it made it worse? All right. I was a good friend right there. I could have used my speech ability to lie to him, but I was just trying to be a good friend. You still had a pretty hard punch on him for 91. Like, what? But what was the circumstance? What was the circumstance? That's incredible. His punch was still good for 91. About time you never left. I know, right? That's you know, video game logic. That's how it works. Not so great for me though. He had Alzheimer's, would often get confused. Gotcha. Wait, where? Okay. You try and help him get dressed, and he would just clop you one.
If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
Nice. So he was just, I don't know if you guys could hear that. It was kind of quiet even for me, but he was like, have you even laid with a woman, Henry? And Henry has, okay? All right? Back off. Sorry you had to suffer that. Me too. Me too. I didn't mind. I understood it. I just learned to dodge. There you go. All right. Where do we know where we're meeting at? I thought it was in. It just said the cover of night. Follow Sir Hans to Carolina's. Okay.
Another one who thinks he's above.
I guess I should probably. Excuse me. It's illegal to walk through town without a torch at night.
Girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor. Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my ass for good measure.
As your future subjects, don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the women folk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
Incognito. Interesting. We know Henry's had plenty. He's had a couple. He's had a couple. So we obviously don't know before we took control of Henry, but he had a girlfriend. Totally drawn a blank on her name, but well, she perished in the raid on Skalitz, unfortunately, like the majority of the town did. So then he was sweet with Teresa, which was great. He's been with a bath wench or two. And also
You'll hide
Adela.
Gravestone
He laid with Adela,
don't budge from there.
which
Otherwise
then
you might
was
scare her off.
revealed to, you know, the entire court of church. All right. Okay. I think I can do this. Hopefully. Hang on a second. We're not reading the last one.
Henry, time to get started.
How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do?
What do you think, dolt? Prompt me from that book of poetry.
I hope this goes well. Conceal yourself. Okay. Wait, where does it have me going? Am I hiding over here? There we go. Okay, probably should have done one more refresher out of that book. This will go fine. This will be perfect.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower. Start.
All right, here we go. I probably am gonna. These are all gonna be timed too. I bet.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
All right, here we go. To love and be forlorn.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close is not the same, like intercourse in May.
Oh no.
To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring.
To have lips and yet kiss not is like a leaking chamber pot.
Oh no.
To love without constant mating is like nuns all feel in the spring.
What?
What on earth are you saying?
What is he doing?
What's that hissing?
It's a feral goose here in the bushes.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I long to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear.
Landlord, let me not wait in vain. I long to sing and laugh again. Oh, gentle sir, get off your chair. I shall not bring you another beer.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling?
Me? You're the one who's babbling.
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
Blame the French.
It's the latest fashion in France.
You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
How did you like it, dearest?
Well...
Oh no.
It was...
Oh no.
Father is coming! Hide!
Who is that talking? If it's some dandy again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said? But I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from
no.
you?
Father's
Okay.
coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
Oh, he's gonna sneak into the room?
You seducer! Now you'll see how a
Oh,
butcher
no.
protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You
I-
got some explaining
I'm gonna have to
do,
beat him
you
up.
bastard.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to beat him up.
What are you after? You bastard sneaking around and
Bianca, yes, you're right.
Dark.
Wanted to visit my great-grandmother's
I
grave.
went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh, yeah. Then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
No, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your horse shit. One more word, and I'll have you.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Oh.
My darling.
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
My sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was that?
You imagined it.
What was what?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the cemetery. Maybe restless spirits, what do you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Oh my gosh.
Why, you fucking...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
You're hearing things that other people can't
You're
hear.
right. It seems to me you're hearing things other folk can't hear. That's not good.
You're saying I'm hearing voices in my head?
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. St. Euphrosyne of Polotsk heard voices too, and she founded a monastery and churches and things.
I heard voices too.
Oh
well,
my gosh.
Could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Welcome, Inco
Wherever
in.
you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's
Sorry, this has been
window and
a
who's talking to
timed
her.
quest here, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any of these prompts. You misheard, I was praying.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied
it just
that
started
old
raining.
age dulls a man's ears. I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
That voice sounded different to yours, though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for
Nope,
him.
it's all in your head.
What? You don't love me?
No, and I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out, out, out!
But now it stopped raining.
Jasem skutni hori kodelni kusin.
What the fuck are you playing at? My patience is wearing thin.
Oh my gosh.
Jasem skutni hori kodelni kusin.
Jesus, stop your damn screeching.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Nakopech kusta la plakala. Jezu, Jezu, Maria, volala, volala. Jezu, Jezu, Maria, Jezu, Jemine. Buddha letu chlapec nebone. Buddha letu
Oh my
chlapec
gosh.
nebone.
Christ almighty. Let's go, fellas. This one ain't right in the head. The guards will have him for screeching after curfew.
Oh
Let's
my
not get
gosh.
mixed up in it. But if I ever see you here again, I'll beat some sense into your idiot skull.
Oh my gosh, that was that was the best thing I have seen in this game. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. And I know I fell way behind on chat. I apologize. Oh my goodness. You were correct on Bianca Curry. That was 100% right. I had totally forgotten her name for a second. Oh. When we get new staff, we would often let them put their shoes on, then watch them get kicked in the face and laugh. Really? That's sort of some hazing. I hate that country accent. Why is this night so terrible? That woman's accent is killing my ears. Inkoing, welcome, welcome, welcome. Who is more brave, the knight or the horse? I don't know. I don't know. Definitely the horse. Hello, random mod at a stranger's stream. That's true. We need not be strangers and random forever. Well put, Curry. Well put. Well put. WTF is going on? That's the thing. I think if you dropped in, or you weren't, if you just like weren't paying attention to what was happening, all of a sudden you might be like, "What? What is going on?" Henry, that was amazing. The voice actors in this game are incredible. Oh, that was fantastic. The voice actors in this game. Oh, sorry, I read that one already. I'm from Gutenberg Cobbler's son. Is that really what it means? My memory retention is real good, not gonna lie. Mine usually is, but for some reason, I do a little bit better when it goes like names to faces as opposed to just names. As a British person, I hate the accents in this. Oh man, I have to relax for a second. That was hilarious. I almost said, like, I almost just did the distraction one, and then right at the last second, I saw the start singing option. And to do it 2 more times after that, totally ignoring everything they're saying. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am Slovak, and we had Czechoslovakia with Czechs, so we as Slovaks can understand Czech very well. Very nice. Very nice.
It is all like it. I did not know what was being said at all. I just love the fact that he was just singing and totally ignoring everybody. I'm at 100 energy, so this sleep is doing me no good, but... Or I'm at 95. Wait.
Enough is enough. I'm really sick of upstarts who think the law doesn't apply to them. Don't tell me you don't know everyone has to carry a knight at night. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Secret task.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone.
I keep forgetting to bring my torch out after I'm done sneaking around, and that's the problem.
I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course.
The country accents drive me mad, and hers was really strong.
You don't move a muscle.
All right, would you get out of my room now, sir? You didn't even shut the door. Okay, there he is. All right. I don't really need to sleep, but again, I'm just trying to pass some time till hopefully Hans is awake. Honestly, they learned Henry accent pretty well, at least for an English speaker. Gotcha. To be fair, I was referring to when Henry was singing in the Czech tongue. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. That is easily the best moment of this game so far. I am all sorts of jacked up about that. And there were some pretty great moments in this game. I mean that in the highest amount of respect I can. We need to clip it. Let me clip it. All right. Yeah, I plan to clip it if nothing else. But Inkwin, have you played much of this game? Are you an expert in all things KCD? I'm noticing there's a pretty good following around this game, and it's warranted because this game has been excellent. This is the end of my... I had finished the first playthrough of the main storyline. This is also my first time through the DLC. This screen has hung on me before, so hopefully it's just a temporary blip. There we go. Okay, more loading. I was too late. That's okay. We can get it. We can get it on the VOD. I don't mind doing that. All right. Am I good to see him now? The nighttime rendezvous is over, and I hope there won't be a repeat of it anytime soon. I must go and see Sir Hans Capon, Sir Hans in the morning, and find out how it went. Well, we know how it went. We could hear the shouting. It did not go well, unfortunately. Man, look at him.
Greetings. What do you need?
How did the rendezvous go?
How did it go with Carolina, Sir Hans?
It was a disaster, Henry. A disaster.
How come? Didn't your
I both lost
do the
reputation
trick?
and gained
What
reputation.
kind of nonsense were you feeding me? Carolina thought I was a thief breaking in to rob the place. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She told me to get out, or she'd call her father.
Oh, you're lucky I managed to keep him busy. Only now he thinks I'm the village idiot.
Well, thanks for that, at least. Anyway, Carolina slammed the door in my face, so I suppose I'll have to look elsewhere for the love of my life.
Well, back to writing love letters.
To hell with love letters. Imagine. That silly goose couldn't even read.
Ah.
Shame. She missed out on something very rare.
Indeed. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. Good luck, then.
So it's entirely possible. Oh, he just put on his armor. Wait, did we finish the mission? We did. Okay. It's entirely possible that I did mess up the lines I was giving him, and I might have mixed up the poems. Let me see. I think I did. Did I do? Let's see. I shall love you then, my dear. Did I read the entire To Love and Be Forlorn? I know for sure I said the first two paragraphs there. Stanzas? The last one, though. I'm trying to remember. No, I said the last one from Gentle Knight. Crap. Yeah, I said the first two from To Love and Be Forlorn, and then the last one was from Gentle Knight. I just knew I wasn't going to read Ode to Woman, because that sounds terrible. So I might have, that might have had something to do with it. I'm not entirely sure. I might even just kind of look that up. Capon's love letter. My sweetest, I'm your most devoted secret admirer. Secret, for until I know you long for me as I do for you, I shall not make myself known to you. But once we know each other, then, my beloved poppet, I shall caress your tits, and then I shall seek out the treasure you have carried with you since birth, for there is no lovelier creature than you. I only have to think of you, and I raise a battle tent to the likes of which even Sigismund would envy. You must be mine and none others. I shall take you to paradise and back. You shall meet all the angels in heaven and call out to God more loudly than ever before. If you want to feel like no woman has ever felt before, put on this necklace tomorrow, and I shall know that I should come to you in the night and slip inside your secret garden. Oh my gosh. Your most secret, or your most ardent secret admirer. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I think he was going to screw it up anyway, so worry not. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely how us Brits pull women. Accurate. Oh, the tent. The battle tent was really that's just what really set it off for me and knew that, how much of a romantic he was. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, I can say that even though that was a pretty short DLC quest line, that was everything. And I mean everything that I could have hoped it would be. It was amazing. Amazing. So last thing I want to do real quick. We have some ways to go on Pribyslavitz. I'm going to see if I can't possibly undertake at least the first few steps of repairing the church. Once that's done, I will have completed From the Ashes. Although it's more get your baps out rather than talking about tits. Baps. So I know we've discussed it on stream before because we had when we were playing VTMB, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, we kept going back to Hollywood, and it made me think of Hocus Pocus, when the guys, the bullies in that movie, Hollywood! So we rewatched that for Halloween this year, and I totally forgot about the part where they refer to the love interest breasts as yabos. So we got yabos. Let's avoid that obstacle. He loves your yabos. And the funniest part about it was she was like, that's sweet. You know, it's like her face like, that's sweet. Ugh. Good times. All right, so remember, this is Pribyslavitz. This was the bandit headquarters at one point in the game. We've since reclaimed it because we kicked all the bandits out during a battle. I should say the Cumans. The Cumans took up, but it was the Cumans and the bandits who took up arms here. We defeated them, and now we're trying to reclaim and rebuild. So I should take a look at the chest. Ooh, 10,000 groschen, so not doing too bad there. We'll take a look at the ledger. We're making 2,000 groschen a day, 20.95 every day. However, we still need to improve the rat house and the church. The basic church repairs cost 11 groschen. 11,000 groschen. And then the church, okay. We actually might have close to enough. Let's start with the rat house. We need 5k for that. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
There's work to be done.
There's a famous comedian here who was talking about construction workers shouting at women, and he was like, no one ever spoke like that in the olden day. Get thy tit out for thy soothe.
We're gonna build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
Let's get started.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
I feel quite hungry.
All right, so we just had this sort of tent, not unlike the tent of Sir Hans Capon, the Bold. But now we have an actual rat house. Remember, this is where the bailiff resides. So this is actually more or less my place. Kind of cool. No, sorry, it was get thy wads out for thy sooth. Get thy wads out. Oh, now the chicken! The chickens are witches! Oh, wait, okay, now they're normal. We saw it. We saw it. Renew the church. New altar and ornament the interior. Oh, dang. Yeah, we still have a good ways to go as far as gaining money. Where's the ledger at now? Is it still... Let's have a bite to eat. Is it in here? Yeah, here's the ledger. Okay. We've got 7.8 thousand. Which I think is actually enough to fully upgrade the rat house. Let's take a look around here first, because I want to see what we got. It just kind of looks like a normal house. What's this? It's not my storage chest. Sleep? Marius's quarters here. So where is my bed? I used to have a bed. Do I not get one until I do the full upgrades? Interesting. All right, well, it's not much. Actually, wasn't there another building though? What is this building? Oh, these are my quarters. Wow, thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, let me bring that up here in just a second. 40-second clip. I can do that. All right. Oh, it's 9,000? Dang, okay, I got to add a little bit to it. Then we're going to have another 28,000 in order to finish construction. Let's just put almost all of it in there. So what do we have in here now? 28,000. Okay, that's actually enough to do the entire church, but we're gonna do... I don't have enough to do everything, so we're gonna do the extended rat house, one of the upgrades, and then the very first part of the church.
I've decided what to build.
Lee Evans, huh? That was brilliant. Lee Evans, that sounds familiar.
You've decided? Good. Let's get building.
I'm going to open that here soon as I finish a few more construction items.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got what...
Let's see how this one looks. The extended rat house. Does this mean that now it's going to connect the big building to the small building? Nope, not quite. Not quite. Yeah, he went into movies, but he's a trash actor. Maybe that's why I've heard of him. Though the fact that society has evolved, AK becomes so contrived now, is sad. He's not even really funny as a comedian anymore. He has that popular syndrome, like when they get so famous that people just laugh when they walk in a room, so they don't have to be intelligent funny anymore. There's a comedian here for a little while who's sort of fallen off the face of the earth now, is Dane Cook. Was that way. Turns out he wasn't really as funny as a lot of people thought. He had some funny stuff at the beginning and then just never really got any better. Then he started getting into acting, and now he's not in anything anymore. Alright. Hey. Go through Marius here. So this should be the same. Oh, okay. We can go through in here. What is this? Is this... He changed quarters? Man, he's really loving these upgrades. He's got nicer housing than I do. Although I now have housing upstairs, which is good. I deserve it. I've been paying for all of this stuff out of my own pocket. I deserve to have a place to sleep, at the very least. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Are these the floor plants? Dane Cook was funny. He was, at one point, for sure. But I think some of his other stuff, like later on, it was sort of like... EJ Star Wars 22, my friend! Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Loot Spot Goots will get ya. That loot bot so fast, isn't he? He's on top of things. All right. Oh, dang, we're now making less money. That sucks. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna do. I remember that now. That's okay. That's okay. One of the improvements. Do we want an alchemy bench or an herb garden? The herb garden... Actually, I don't even know that I necessarily want that. Basic structure is 150. How much is the current church costing me? Nothing. So I'm actually going to be making less money once these are... That's why I was waiting. I remember that now. That's okay, though. And then I got to get the altar and frescoes. So we still need... We got 28,000 plus then another 7,000. 35,000 groschen. Let a girl work. All right, let's try the basic repairs. I know that I'm basically throwing away some groschen, but I kind of just want to see what happens.
All right, I'll muster the labor. Come with me.
I almost, and the other thing too, I can go raise a couple extra. Pennies by going to Scallots and doing some acquiring.
We're gonna build here.
Or bandit camps, either one.
Right here.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
I'll just quickly... We've got what we...
All right, so we saw the church was in total disrepair. I'm curious what this is going to look like. We spent 11,000 groschen on that? Oh my gosh. One more clip. This one is one of my faves. I've copied the earlier one for when you need it. Okay. I can get to that one too. Since I have chat running on both. I have chat running on my streaming PC too, so we can get them both. All right. What do we have here? I don't want the Ratite tourney here. Let's take a look, because this, like I said, this was in total disrepair. I feel like this is kind of expensive for these kinds of repairs. It did say basic, what, 11 grand to basically just put up a bunch of wood? There wasn't even any stone involved. Pretty wild. I mean, it's at least better. You're not going to fall through the floor. Oh, wait. Actually, you still might. Surge 88. Am I saying that right? Surge? Appreciate that follow, my new friend. Oh no, you can't fall through the floor. This is better. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Appreciate that follow, my friend, and I hope you're having a good time in the stream. I was like, what the heck was that? Caught you off guard, huh? Caught you off guard. Wait, what's up here? Can I go up there? Sure enough. Coming from the KCD Facebook post? Wait, Facebook post? You keep changing stuff and confusing me? Wait, what did I change? Oh, this building, you mean? Are you talking about the building, Emma? Or are you talking about my alerts? Well, you've seen my alerts. You hadn't seen that notification yet? I've got a full set of ones that I made myself. What was what's the Facebook post? I didn't I'm not aware of this. Hopefully it's check out the KCD Facebook then. Oh shoot. Okay. Might do that. Okay. I'm a little nervous now. a little nervous. What is KCD? Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's the game we're playing. I was checking how much money I've got. Oh, oh, she says. Well, Serge, I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, the Facebook is totally new to me. You know what? All right, I got to check this out. This is. Facebook. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Do a little search here. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. I don't even have Facebook. Very wise not to have it. Yeah. I've been considering getting rid of mine at times, but I didn't use it for like 2 years and then just deleted it New Year's Day 2020. Ah. All right. I might be missing something. So this is, I see like I'm on Facebook Gaming now. Maybe it's not the Facebook Gaming page. Let me go to the actual fan page. All right. What? How did that? What the heck? That is awesome. They automatically pulled my video in. I had no idea. There are a lot of hidden details that you can discover in the Kingdom Come Deliverance maps. Lutz Magoots made a video about them. Visit his channel and take a look. Wow. Well, awesome, Serge. I'm glad you're here. And I'm also really glad to know about that. I had no idea. I didn't tweet at them or anything. I didn't bring them up on Facebook. So that is news to me. Look at that little smile on his face. No, that's cool. That's very cool. I don't know how they would have found that. Like, that's my brand new YouTube channel that I just created. I don't even know if I told you guys yet. You're welcome. Yes, very thank you. Extra thank you to you, my friend. Yeah, I don't even know, Emma and Curry, if I had told you this yet, but I created a new YouTube channel to keep my stream archive separate from like pre-made content. And I just did that this week. So yeah, the new YouTube channel didn't even have any subscribers on it when I made that video. Oh my gosh. Emma, you are too kind. You are too dang kind. So, Surge, enjoy that gifted sub from my good friend, Pierre Plays, also known as Emma. And while you're there, Emma has a YouTube channel that she runs, so be sure to check her out. Cheers. All right. Well, I am flattered. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I just saw videos on there. Crap. I don't even know how. Oh, yeah. Okay. 2.1 thousand. Let me check the coffers here. What do we got? 10,000. Okay. I'm actually really close to being able to do the full upgrades on the church. If I wait a couple days, I'll have it. So I've got about 12,000, but I'm not just going to sit here and idly wait. Oh, no, no. Let's travel to Skalitz. And let's see if we can get a little bit more coin. Need to ride Albarak there. Wait, where is Albarak? Albarak! Oh, here you are. Love my dang horse. Such a good horse. Let's go into Skalitz, and we're going to try to get a few extra groschen. I'm here for 2 minutes. I'm already a sub. Hater's going to hate. Lady? Wait, what did I say? Lady? Oh, right. Okay, yes. Pierre is I guess, I don't know. I'm not going to say Pierre is a man. Emma is a lady. Pierre is a character. Yes, there we are. We are a kind guild here. We are. We have, you know what? I've said this before once, but I don't say it nearly often enough. You know, I truly believe this. I don't have a following of like 10,000 people. You know, I don't have a whole bunch of people dropping in my streams. Our streams are small, and that's totally fine. We like that. Obviously, we wouldn't mind growing our community, but I also wouldn't trade my community because I feel like I've hit the community lottery. You know, like we've got people in this community that I feel very fortunate that we have. And several of them are here right now. And you know, it's sort of just dumb luck, I guess, that we all sort of found this community, you know? So that's why I feel like that. We could have gotten any buttholes in the world, right? But we got these people, and these people are in fact not buttholes. I don't know who to fight. Oh crap, hang on.
Got weak at the knees,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may or may not be ready for this. I'm trying to just sort of let them fight each other for a second here. I meant to save before I came into this. Okay, here we go. We got one on his own. Oh, maybe not. Okay, hang on. Let me
bring it on.
How are you hitting me? Sir, how are you hitting me? You are not close enough to do that. And hang on a second. Where's my dang shield? I had a shield. Thus I'm no longer confused. Pierre's a man, I am not. It's confusing. What's the second channel? Link me? Oh yeah, I need to update the links. I found Nick when he was still sitting on his couch playing games in the dark. Yes. Actually, yes. Emma has been here pretty much since day one. We first started streaming. This is, to give you a little background here, brown couch, I think. It was like a little individual chair. It was like this pinkish brown kind of color. So good memory. Yes, I was streaming from the Xbox using my Kinect as the video cam and using the built-in Xbox, not built-in, but you know, like the headphones that come with the Xbox. It was some high quality content, let me tell you. But I'm trying to remember what was the first game you saw, Emma. Was it Far Cry? I think it was Far Cry. Far Cry 4. Curry, of course, has also been here. Oh, I'm getting my tail kicked right now. Probably should have switched to a hammer to fight this late male guy. This is kind of bad. We need to get rid of this guy quick. I'm bleeding all over the place. He's taking a little damage. Hang on, let me switch to a hammer. Oh, I've got my mace. Okay. This will be much better against plate. Wait, why can't I hit him in the head? There we go, there we go, there we go. On the head, let's go. Oh, dang it. We got a death by 1,000 paper cuts here. Okay, we got a little bit of help. He's getting attacked in the back. I can't even attack him. I don't know if these guys in red are gonna attack me. Hang on, I gotta use this. I gotta use this moment here. Guys in red might attack me. Yeah, hang on a second. I am pretty fast, but... talking to himself on Twitch. Yep, exactly. And this guy is just not gonna give me up. Come on, guys in red. Beat his tail. Okay. Oh, look at this! These guys are not attacking me. Okay, here's what we gotta do. I'm not in combat anymore. We've gotta heal up. I think it was your second day streaming. It might have been, honestly. It very well might have been. But Curry also was a member of the game club. And so she's also been around pretty much since day one. She went through the name change, everything. Nick found me via Twitter. I'm still surprised that he did even now. The Twitter, you know, I had some pretty... This is a testament to the people that have stuck around, because my Twitter game, if you will, was terrible. And yet people came and they supported and they stuck around even after that. So that's a testament to you all. I was like, oh, this dude has no one watching, but is talking like he has a large audience, and you were playing Far Cry, so I just stuck around and you seemed like a good dude. Well, I do want to say, you were pretty dang right about that. No, I'm just messing, but I definitely appreciate you sticking around, and it's been good. The weird thing about it now, that was 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. Now, obviously, I haven't been streaming that entire time. But it was 3 years ago. Well, I hope... Are we still doing fine? Yeah, we're doing fine here. I remember the first day Inkling turned up. Inkling was actually a friend of Zombie Gamer, who's in the Discord. Zombie Gamer and I played... we played Portal 2 together as a co-op stream during part of the Gamers Club co-op month. So that's how I got introduced to Inkling. 3 years, wowzers. I know. Pretty wild. All right, I need to find the bandits, because for some odd reason, if I loot the bandits, they don't... I don't think they're seen as stolen items. I might be misremembering this, because it's been a while. I've not actually taken things from these corpses in a long time. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, they're not listed as stolen. However, I have to be careful, make sure nobody sees me now. When I go to the guard and I loot here, let's say I take the arching bassinet. Now if we look in our armor, see, this one's stolen. So if I take from bandits, not stolen. Take from guards, stolen. So that's why I need to find the bandits, because I can sell those to pretty much any shop. But I thought you were Indian at first. You know, I actually get I get all sorts of different nationalities that people think I am. You know, I'm a little bit, I've got that Moreno look, right? I've got the dark skin, dark eyes, dark features. You know, I know that. I've actually been told by some people that I should try casting for movies because I could be, especially if I don't have to speak, I could fit in a lot of different roles, which I'm like, that'd be sweet. The problem is I don't have any acting like ability, you know. I don't really have that skill, but it would be cool to do that. So I don't know that I've gotten Indian before, but I've definitely gotten Hispanic. I've gotten all sorts of different Latino. I've gotten, yeah, a bunch. It was dark, okay. Yeah, it was. Since I started growing a beard seasonally, I actually get those kind of things less often. But still, even people when I have a beard, they still think that they're like, well, surely you're not American. That's all I know. And they also wouldn't know that my mother's side is 100% German. So I'm 50% German. Actually, maybe even more so. But yeah, nobody's accusing me of being a German, though. Okay. I got too much stuff to carry, so let me throw some of this on my horse. I'll actually throw, maybe I can just put, no, I didn't have very many stolen things. I'll put all the broken items on my horse, and maybe that'll give me enough weight off my shoulders. Not quite. Okay, a few more things. As I'm as white as a ghost, you never believe I was a quarter Indian unless you see an image of my grandmother. See, I mean, that's the thing. Looks are deceiving. Looks are deceiving. Okay. Now we can call upon... oh, wait. No, I should be able to get the other loot from this fella who went down over here. Oh, wait. They didn't kill him, did they? Oh, no, they did. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Take a few other things to sell. As elegantly decked out as these fellows are, they actually don't carry much in the way of money on their bodies. Pretty interesting. Just got a big ol' big ol' lips, tight skin, thick hair. Let's see. Oh, dang. I'm carrying a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Looking for some of the heavier items to offload to the horse. Whatever. We'll just throw everything we can on there, on the horse. I feel bad for my horse. Horse has got to put up with all my crap. So. But Albarak is a strong, fast boy. Strong, fast boy. All right. We're going to go to Ratai. We're going to sell all this stuff, and maybe, just maybe, that'll be enough for the rest of our enhancements. Oh, no. I'm carrying too much loot to want to be involved in an ambush right now. 37, but look 27 apparently. Body doesn't feel it though. You know what's funny is I have a damaged back and a dodgy knee. Dodgy. I really feel like we should use that word more here in the US. Such a good word. Dodgy. I'm 29 and I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really know what 29 is supposed to feel like. I oftentimes forget my age. Somebody wants to ask me, oh, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm 24. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I'm not. 29. You know? So I don't know if that's not a feel thing. That's more of a mental thing. It's just the fact that time freaking flies, I think is what it is more than anything. All right. Armor, I hope you've got the coin. I forget my age too. I feel way younger than I am. Hey, that's good though. That's good. I'm glad we all feel younger than we are, as opposed to feeling older than we are.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You can. Actually, I don't know how much do I have on me right now? He's got 16,000, so this should be good. Oop. Sorry, I'm a little out of practice on selling stuff because I haven't done it in forever. Don't need the nobleman's hat. 3 coifs. Coifs is a fun word to say, kind of. I was walking down the stairs, leaving the apartment block the other day. My knee gave out and I nearly fell down the stairs. Luckily, I got control of it and managed to stay upright. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to stay upright. That's scary. I get super freaked out if, like, I'm wearing socks. We have wooden stairs. Sometimes I wear socks and I about take a tumble down them. I get freaked out. All right, we got 4,500 here. Here you go. Oh. That cameo. Yeah, we got the wild dogs out here in this wilderness that I'm exploring. Ugh. They be all sorts of wild. Silver neck chain? Only 14 charisma. Our current necklace is 20, so let's go ahead and add that to the basket. And then on top of that, we're gonna haggle the pants off this dude. Not literally, but we're gonna haggle with him.
All right, so.
Mental is better said. Yeah. I love to remind people I'm old. That's your right. That's your right if you choose, you know. We generally make them an offer that they absolutely can refuse.
Are we agreed?
To start.
That's still too much.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but see, that's the thing. You make them a big old fat offer, and then you only take off a little bit more.
Finally.
And they agree to it. 5,500 when I normally would have only got, I think it was 46, something like that. I have a cat stroller to take Saber to the vets because my back injury flares up trying to carry his fat ass. He is a big boy. He's a big boy. Okay, let me get the stuff from the horse. We've currently got 7.8 thousand. We'll obviously ignore the stolen inventory. I guess I can sell the broken stuff too. No big deal. Let's get all the expensive stuff in here. Of course, it doesn't matter if I'm over encumbered. We're not selling the Lords of Lipa because I, for some reason, am enamored with those. They came from winning the Ratai tourney. So I feel like it's a product of my hard work. I gotta keep them, even though I'm never gonna wear them. Like literally never, except maybe to put on the full set if I get them. That's about it. People always say how I should be grateful that I look 10 years younger. I would be if I felt it. I mean, I get that. I get that. It could be a good thing. You know, like here in the US, it's seen as sort of a, I don't know if the right word is, it's not privilege. It's seen as a compliment if you get carded for alcohol when you're, you know, well past drinking age. For the most part, I should say. I mean, it depends on the person. But it's seen as a compliment for the most part. You know, which is kind of funny. And that's the thing, like, people are always like, oh, it looks so young. Well, I'm buying my alcohol. Plate chausis, plate pauldrons, Nuremberg gauntlets, Pavel of Colines. We're hanging on to that. Is that it? That's everything? I'm not going to get quite as much out of this as I thought, but that's okay. We're going to haggle again. We got 4.7.
Wow.
4.78. What can we talk him into here? Let's go up to Let's go 57, 57.20. Seems
What do
right.
you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost. But would you almost? I mean, he got pretty upset with that offer. So we'll drop it, you know, like, let's go less than 100. 60? And he takes it. See what I mean? We're just so good at sweet talking our way. So good at this. All right, what do we have now? 13,000. I don't know how much was left in the trunk. Do I have anything else to sell? I do, but nothing I'm all that worried about. Do I have Master Huntsman's sword? I guess I can go see the swordsman. He's not going to give me 500 for it, though. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, they closed for the night. Okay. I was like, I'm going to get arrested immediately. Thankfully, I didn't. It is a compliment. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Well, I'm glad you're not provoking said injury. Bet the stroller looks cute. I've seen people do that with their dogs. We actually have some friends from high school that they have two bulldogs, English bulldogs, that they put in strollers from time to time when they go on walks because they just get too tired and they can't walk anymore. All right. How am I? Let me go get some food. We need a little bit of food to hold us over. I just laugh. It is a compliment. I just laugh because I get carded a fair bit. It finally looked legal in 2020 before the pandemic broke out. So here, I don't know how it is in Canada. Here, they're supposed to card you if you look younger than 40. So our drinking age is 21. I just told myself I was like, no, they're closed, and then I go right back in. That's how much of a genius I am. So let me skip forward here. I think the swordsmith's open by 8. So the drinking age is 21, but if you look younger than 40, they're supposed to card you. So people that are, you know, well into their 50s and stuff, they see that as a compliment. Ooh, I look younger than 40? I'm honored, you know, that sort of thing. So, as you know, legal drinking age all over the UK is 18, but we have this thing called Challenge 25, where if you don't look 25, so there you go. It's just what I was talking about, just with 25 instead. You have to prove that you're 18. I have ID, so I don't mind getting asked, but instead of asking me, they would just stare at me, trying to figure it out, and that's what I didn't like. I was like, either ask me or don't, rather than just staring at me. I'd rather just stare at them back, just to make them uncomfortable. Heck yeah. Mrs. Magoots is, she, like I said, she's only 6 months younger than I am, so she's actually just about to turn 29. But a lot of people think that she is much younger than she is, and so she goes on like campus visits for her job to universities and colleges around the U.S. I say around the U.S. It's mostly in the Midwest, but she does have some places where she goes out of the Midwest. And a lot of people have thought they've mistaken her for a student, and she's like, I've been out of college for like 6 years now. She actually went with me to a high school track meet, and somebody thought she was a high schooler, and I was like, come on, not a high school for a decade now.
Is this enough?
Oh, nice.
So, I get that.
All right, so.
Sometimes I would just sarcastically wave my ID at them, and some would just look very awkward or laugh. Thinking it was a joke with them, when in fact I was just being, how can I put it, an asshole.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
All right. I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I could probably sell a few more things. I just don't think I'll need to. The Musk of Infinite Allure. I can't believe apparently I made 4 of these. Musk of Infinite Allure, the potion that Sir Hans wants to make him even more irresistible than he already is. Oh, geez. All right. Gives you 10 energy and 10 nourishment. So I'm curious what would happen. I'll take that at some point, but give me, let me get back to Pribyslavitz. Although I got to get on Albrok first. Got to be mounted in case we come across a bad situation here. Wait, what is this? Oh, right. I could still do that quest for the charlatan, and I still might. See, I do the same thing, but it would be a joke. I'm a nice person, but I do have my buttons that can be easily pushed. Just the fact that it happened all the time. Eventually, I would just burst and get all sarcastic and difficult. Just sits there and builds up. All right, I'm patient until you poke me like 50 times. Then I'm not as patient anymore. Instead of getting angry, I'm just the typical essence of British sarcasm. Humans trying to stop me. Had I got stopped on the way to Skalitz, I might have actually engaged, but I'm gonna ignore because I haven't saved in a while. I don't want to lose all this money progress. I think we have enough. It's gonna be close. We might have enough to finish the church repairs and enhancements, and then that'll be the end of From the Ashes. We gotta see what's in the box too. I don't know how many days have been gone. It should only be like 2. But in that case, we will have gained like roughly 3,200. That'd be a nightmare in the States. 12,000 plus my 13,000. We got 25,000. We can do this, my friends. We can do this. I didn't upgrade the rat house yet, but that's okay. We did the basic church repairs. So it's 17,000 to build the improved church, but is it gonna, I think I have to do both the altar and the frescoes. I think this is one of the ones where I have to do both. So we're gonna go ahead and throw all this money in there. Almost all. I don't want to be totally broke. 517 to our name, just in case, just for, this is a little bit of an emergency fund. 25,000, so it's going to be 17,000. It's going to leave us about 8,000. It's going to cost 7,000 for both of those upgrades, so we might actually be okay.
I've decided what to build.
Here we go. They don't really get sarcasm like we do so much. They're getting a bit better, but not great. It is a little different here. It's a little different. I think you'd definitely be better off in the Midwest, as opposed to being in like one of the big cities like in New York. New York.
We're gonna build here.
It'd be a little bit. People are a little more patient here for the most part.
I'm ready.
It has to be obvious sarcasm for them to get it. I do also think we have the best insults. I can't disagree. They're pretty good. Pretty good. This game gets that right. I remember a few streams back they were throwing some great insults out in this game. They do. Pretty good. Seriously, are we still going with the wood bell tower? I really thought that we would stone that. Oh, the rest of the building is cleared out, though. That's good, because it was all weeds. Even after I spent 11,000 groschen, there was all weeds in that. Kind of obnoxious. Let's pay the indulgence. Okay. But we still got nettles growing in here. I'm a little bit weirded out. A little bit weirded out. Again, this is what 28,000 groschen buys. I'm a little disappointed. I kind of wanted that to be bricked, you know? I don't know. Am I asking too much? Now we got to pay for the altar and the frescoes. And I don't know. Only making 1,500 groschen a day. See, this is my plan originally was to wait until I had all of the money needed to do both the both churches and the rat house upgrades before I started taking money away because these cost money to maintain. So I was making over 2,000 groschen a day. Now I'm only making 1,500, but it is what it is. Okay, so 7,000 is what we need to do both of those. We have enough for that. We can actually do the rest of the upgrades. So let's do them. I think I'm going to do the herb garden. Potentially, I probably can do both, but I'm going to do the herb garden first, just in case it's only one. Just in case.
Come along with me then.
All right.
And we'll start.
I'm ready, Marius. I'm ready. Oh, he just takes off running. I love it. His jog is quite slower than mine, though. This is my jog.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
Gosh, people are sliding all over the place. Look at that.
Quickly check again that we have everything we need.
Feels like more people are witches than aren't at this point. Also, speaking of witches, if you haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home, you should do it. And I know that Curry's watching a different Spider-Man movie tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Herb garden. Let me get that.
I want to build.
Certain.
Let me get the rat house alchemy bench going.
Let's go to the site.
Tomorrow, get hype. I'm hype. I am hype.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I don't know if I've ever been this hyped for me to not watch a movie. I mean, I might still watch it tomorrow. I don't know.
We've got what we need.
But I'm hyped for you to watch it. It'd be cool if we could do a watch party. I know you can do that with Prime. I don't know if you can do that on Twitch with Netflix. I don't think so. I don't think they have an integration for that. At least put it this way, I don't know why they would. Why an Amazon company would be like, oh yeah, you can totally watch Netflix on our platform. So. All right, this is almost done. This is unbelievable. It has been so much money to do all this. Is it under the... It's out back? Okay. All right. We know we need 7,000. We have 8.8 thousand. So we are doing mighty fine, my friends. Mighty fine. True. Netflix updated the bumper to say coming Thursday. Oh, okay. Nice.
Marius,
makes it even more
there's work
official.
to be done.
So this is the altar. Marius is still awake, thankfully. But is he going to get up? What time is it? Kind of late to be working on the altar. Hype. I need to get a VPN. Is there stuff on US Netflix that I can't get on UK Netflix, but it's so much a month just for that reason. Yeah, that's actually what we were talking about with Curry. She's got the issue of having Canadian Netflix, and they are only just now adding a movie that's been on Netflix for over a year here. It's kind of obnoxious. It's a great movie. I want everybody to see it. Everybody that can. I want them to see it.
Where's your torch?
Hang on. I'm the bailiff, sir. I can go around without a torch if I dang well want to. Yeah, now it's got me curious what's on the UK and Canadian Netflixes that I might want to watch here. Got me wondering. UK Netflix is a bit underwhelming, to put it nicely. Is that right? Sorry to hear that. Honestly, I feel like, oh, okay, that was my torch. I was like, am I seeing a shooting star? Marius, there's work to be done. No, there's work to be done. He was just sitting out here in the rain.
I want to build something.
I'm wondering if Marius is a little emo, you guys. I think he's a little emo.
bailiff.
He wears black
What's it
all the
to be?
time. I think he's just a little emo. But hey, me too. Emo's not dead, everybody. Me too. Maybe I just like weird stuff. Every time I search for something, it never seems to be there. I mean, maybe you're into weird stuff. I don't know.
It's time the church had a new altar.
Let's go to the...
I've never been a mainstream sort of person. Fair enough. Fair enough. And he does all sorts of zigzagging.
We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
We've got some neat
I'll just
niche
quickly check again.
exclusives,
We have
but US
everything we
Netflix is definitely better. Really? I don't know. That
We've
kind of
still got the
surprises me.
means.
It used to be pretty awful here, in my opinion. At least the streaming portion. My original subscription to Netflix was when you could get the DVDs, and then you had you still had access to streaming, but you got I had the basic one because I was in college at the time. I had the one DVD a month, or not one DVD a month, one DVD at a time. So once you returned one, you'd get the next one, which was a pretty cool service, really. And then, but you could also stream stuff, but everything on there was terrible. Like, everything was terrible. So, like, almost nobody was streaming. I mean, there was a movie on I just remember streaming on Netflix called Teeth. It was called Teeth. It was about I'm sure you've heard of this movie. This woman had, she had teeth in her, in her vagina. Vagina dentata. And that was on Netflix streaming back in the day when it was still a DVD. Yeah, Miss Magoots knows. She knows. We might have watched part of it. I don't know. Niche is queer to me. Oh, you say niche as opposed to niche? I'm glad you said niche, like niche and not niche. It said both ways. I refuse to watch it. You know what? You know what I'm thinking of? I think we saw clips of it on Tosh.0.
Take too long. Come along with me. And
I think that's what it was. We're gonna be totally broke after this. No, we're not. 6.3 thousand groschen. Plus, then we're gonna have all this income, for keeps. This was a nice, decent little DLC, but it is a hefty investment. I don't know that I refuse to watch it.
We're going to build here?
We watched The Human Centipede for crying out loud. I don't know that I refuse to watch Teeth. We only watched the trailer after that. I don't know. I feel like
I'm ready.
Maybe I don't know. We definitely watched The Human Centipede.
Check again.
So that's all I know.
Everything we need. We've got.
Oh my, Curry says. It said like niche. People that say niche are just weird. Like I said, it said both ways around here. I'm morbidly intrigued. Teeth, huh? Yes. You can probably go to YouTube and find the trailer. Teeth. I definitely said we should watch it. You definitely said no. We watched The Human Centipede. I know that we watched that. I could have sworn. I don't know that we said. I don't know. Maybe you're right. You're right more often than not. But the frescoes, we got all the paintings done here. This looks like a house of God now. I am still a little bit weirded out that we got all these nettle here, so maybe I should just pick them and be done with them. The original Fly movie with Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum used to both freak me out as a kid and make me cry at the end. I haven't seen that. I think we watched in my dorm room though, and Kimmy came in at one point. Was it in your room? You know what? It was in your room. I don't. But Kimmy was kind of an odd person herself, so she might have just been like, "I've already seen it." You know? I don't know. I don't know. I think I've gone up here, but I can't remember. Oh my, well, definitely not on Canadian Netflix. I don't know that it's on US Netflix either anymore. I feel like it was, though, at one point. Because if Mrs. Magoots is accurate here, and she says that she wanted to watch it, we wouldn't have done so if it wasn't available to us. So, all right, all the nettle are picked. So now all that's left is to inform Sir Divish, the guy that I may or may not have slept with his wife. There's another one we got added to the list, Curry. I didn't even say it. Lady Stephanie. Oops. At the end, when he is totally a fly, he puts the shotgun she is holding to his head and basically asks her to shoot him. It is so sad but gross at the same time. I've never seen this. Jeff Goldblum, you say? You know, of course, I'm like most people nowadays. You say Jeff Goldblum, I immediately think Jurassic Park. But I know obviously that's not all he does. I know that much. All right, we gotta find Sir Divish. He's probably eating some food because he's always. Oh, he's not. He's not currently eating. Is he in here? Oh, here he is. Found him. Found him on the battlements. 1986. Dang. Okay. 1986. Found the Teeth trailer. Jurassic Park, one of my childhood obsessions. Same. Come and visit Pribyslavitz.
Sir Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money. And the church is as good as new.
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course. We can go right away.
See you later.
You've ensured the renewal of Pribyslavitz. We got the bailiff achievement. 25 gamer score.
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own...
Okay, I was gonna say, he better be Dingwell, please. I spent like 80,000 groschen on this.
Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering, trade is booming, and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in.
Heck yeah, you did.
You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
How did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former
I was
building.
rich. To put it mildly, I was rich.
Materials and victuals from traders nearby.
Thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
Indeed, you
It's
have
the classic
plenty to be
advice.
proud
You
of.
want to get rich?
Thank you both.
Start out being
I
rich,
can say
and it's very
wholeheartedly
easy to get
that
rich.
you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Oh, I haven't made any judgings lately.
I thank you, Henry.
I should do that.
Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
Marius was kind of a help, but really, let's be honest, it was me. It was me. I did all the work. The very original is black and white, 1958, but the well-known remake that everyone refers to when talking about it is the Jeff Goldblum one in 1986. That's why the rich get richer, true. Inkling, what's up, my friend? Good morning, Nick. I'm late AF. How are you doing? I'm doing quite well, my friend, and even better now that you're here. I hope you're doing well. Hope your Wednesday is treating you well. Yeah, we've been having a good time with this game, Inkling. I've actually completed the DLC now. But I gotta do a judging. I haven't done any judging in a little while. Before I do that, though, I want to check the ledger. I haven't done that. Diego Maradona just died? Maradona? What is that? That looks like a nest. Oh, I've not noticed that. And Emma, I am drawing a blank on that name. That name sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank. Famous soccer star turned manager. That's okay. That's why it sounds familiar. I'm not okay. I think everything is built, right? Just checking the ledger. Yeah, and I'm not you said soccer too. So this is the thing. This is the thing. It's football to her, but she says soccer because I'm an American and we call it soccer here. That's the kind of the little things, friends. The little things. Anyway, I his face when he said that. I'm not much of a soccer expert. So, but that name is familiar. I have heard that name. I just would not have known it had you not said that.
What is it this time?
We have a problem with water. That is, with the stream. With the, use of the stream.
The stream? What seems to be the trouble?
Sir, they won't let me have a shit.
Oh, you can't crap in our stream, bro.
What's that?
Your locator here
What's
won't
that?
let people go for a shit.
God give me strength.
Master Locator...
We got to get somewhere else. We use that stream for our water source. We can't have people taking dumps in it.
On the matter?
I never forbade anyone to defecate. It's not something that can be prohibited anyway.
You did so.
All I asked was that people did their business further downstream.
Yeah.
After all, we don't want our water supply contaminated.
Exactly.
It could cause disease.
Exactly. All right. What diseases? Do I really need to ask?
What kind of disease?
Let's ask anyway.
Digestive disorders, fever, even death.
Ah, what a load of nonsense. We always poured our shit out right there on the road. They ain't do that in Prague, for what I've heard. What else would they do with it?
All right, well, let's be even better than Prague. He's probably most famous for a goal he scored against England in the 1986 World Cup. It was a blatant handball that he punched in, but it got called a legal goal. How does that happen? The country were furious, and it was all over the papers called Hand of God. He admitted it was a handball. How does that happen, though? Like, oh, the ref just missed it. Wow. Yeah, and obviously that wouldn't fly in today's times. The cities are really that filthy?
Is it true about Prague?
Admittedly, in many cases, yes. But often there's no other option. The wealthier citizens
I was just
have a
about to
latrine
say.
in their courtyard, which they empty out whenever necessary. The common folk do empty their chamber pots.
Yeah, I was about to say, but it's the nicer part of Prague.
But it's also said that if the Turks ever try to attack Prague, it's the stink that will hold them back, not the walls.
Interesting.
What do you suggest, Master Marius?
Let the people answer the call of nature at least 100 feet downstream from the village.
What?
I agree.
That far? What if I get the runs? I'd shit myself before getting there.
Can we also just say how amazing this is that we're having this conversation right now?
I've decided. Defecating will only be allowed at least 100 feet from the village.
But, sir...
A wise decision, Henry.
Well, at least we have permission to go and shit again.
We have a fairly clean stream. I could have just said 150. Maybe we got the really clean stream.
You mean...
You can't really see as the video quality is bad as it's old, but that's the goal. All right, I'll check that out too. We're actually going to watch all these clips here in just a minute. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any more judgings, and it doesn't seem like I do. Doesn't seem like it. All right, my friends. Let me bring you in here real quick. All right, let me bring up these clips. We'll share them together. And then I'm unfortunately gonna have to call it a day. So I think I can scroll up far enough to find the other two. Yep, here's one. Okay. These are short, so we can definitely do these before we log off for the day. And there's the third one. All right. I suggest you look up The Fly in 1986 and watch it if you can. Great film. I'll see where I can find it. I'll see where I can find it. Okay, let me get this set back up here. Make sure, let me make this bigger here. Get all these set up. We'll watch them in the order in which Emma shared them. Boop, boop. All right. Okay, get a little look behind the curtain here. All right, I think we got it. Okay, we'll go in order here. So we got the first one here.
Why do builders think that works? You know, they shout from scaffolding to women. Like they go, get chit like women are...
Hang on a second. I think the volume is a little bit quiet for you guys. Let me turn this up.
Gonna turn around instantly and go, ah, my future lies with him. And his huge rotund belly. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise does that all the time. That was the first draft of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. He was on the balcony, she turned up, Romeo, Romeo, word for Arthur, Romeo, get thy wads out, forsooth. I don't think so.
Oh, this one's a little louder.
Right, I watched the other day, tennis. Tennis is one big bolt up. I swear to you, because in tennis, I don't know, it's like, who invented it? Some cheat. In tennis, they go, 15, love. 15? Son off. 1. Where did you get 15 from?
I've always been confused by that. He's brilliant.
You can't score a goal in football and they go, 15! In tennis, they go, 30, love. Off. 2!
I've always been confused by that.
On that eye check,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
He sat out there like some kid who can't eat his dinner properly. He's like, 15! 30! Juice! I want some juice!
That's good. All right. Last clip. Hand of God. That's pretty interesting.
Wide men have found little space in this contest. It's not true of Olatico Chair at the moment, but certainly it's been true of the England team. Haven't seen that much of Hodge or Trevor Stephen. And Maradona just walked away from Hoddle then. Valdano, Hodge and Maradona! They're appealing for offside. The ball came back off the foot of Steve Hodge. And Maradona gives Argentina the lead.
Another angle?
The England players protesting to the referee. But the little man who started it by walking past Glenn Hoddle, that's where the ball came from Hodge. Maradona had continued the run forward. And the goal is given. At what point was he offside? Or was it a use of the hand that England are complaining about?
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I could see how they might have missed that because the very first camera angle, it was kind of hard to tell because his face is right up, or his fist is right up by his face, so it almost looked like a header, you know? But yeah, when you see a different angle, I mean, you got to be able to, at the World Cup, you got to be able to get that. I never considered why it was 15 over, say, 1, just accepted it was tennis style. I mean, he just died, so RIP, but bloody cheater. Oh, gosh. Clear handball ref was blind AF. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm glad that I wasn't on the rooting for the losing team there, because holy crap, I would be a heck of upset. Okay, friends, we got some things to celebrate here, so let's go to the tavern and celebrate them. It's been a great stream. "60 is young to die, though." It is. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. Either way you look at it, that's sad. Good die young, even if they cheat a little. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, all right? Okay. My friends, thank you so much. This has been such a fun stream. I honestly didn't even anticipate on streaming this long today, but I'm off work, so I was able to stream a little longer, and I was just having so much fun. I figured let's just keep it going. So yeah, we're streaming a little later than anticipated, but it's been a lot of fun. So he had a blood clot on his brain and removed apparently, but died after. Oh wow! So he wasn't well and was trying to have surgery to get better, and complications, I assume, related to the surgery. That's sad. All right, let's get to these credits. Cheers to the following people, because I want to make sure we thank everybody. We've got a few thank yous to give today, so cheers to you all for supporting the guild today. Curry for being the mod, Luthbot Goots with the quick ban hammer getting dropped. We got a follow from Surge, and also a gifted sub to Surge from Pierre Plays. And Emma re-upped as well. I almost missed that one. So Emma, thank you for that resub and the gifted sub. It is much appreciated. Glad to have you here with us today and every day. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, though. This was, like I said, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. The absolute legendary moment took place earlier with the Amorous Adventures of the Bold Sir Hans Capon. Henry just singing like he didn't hear anything that anybody was saying. Absolute brilliance at work. He would often laugh about the handball after the game, but in interviews years later, oh geez, that like smarmy. That's the British word I'm looking for. I guess that's also an Australian word, isn't it? That smarmy turd. Rest in peace, my friend Diego. All right, friends. Cheers to you all for hanging out with us, and to those we just gave thank yous to. Or little shit, as we say. Well said. All right, my friends. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Enjoyed my not so long stay. Well, I'm glad you got to make it for a chance for a little bit here today, Inkling. I'm glad I got to talk to you for a little bit. I'm glad you're doing all right. Bye, friends. Of course, I'm not going to say bye to Mrs. Magoots. I'm about to see her here in just about 10 seconds. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the U.S., so we'll be showing thanks to video games, apparently. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And get ready for all the delicious food and Spider-Man tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, as happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I know it's not Thanksgiving for all of you, but happy Thanksgiving anyway. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Yes, thanks to video games and to Spider-Man. We can never forget to say thank you to Spider-Man. All right, everybody, take care. Have an awesome rest of your day. Goodbye.